And then they just flattened it, so it wasn't a big funny number
yeah,
anymore.
so you didn't have to go from 1 to fucking 1. It would have been like 140 at that point.
Didn't they flatten out the experience gain for it though, so you'd be spending around the same amount of time?
Not really. It's pretty much,
Oh,
I mean, the same from what I see.
It's kind of
Like,
weird.
I haven't really leveled too much. Like, as a new character. It definitely is faster in the beginning, and they did kind of slow it down from, I think, like, level 20 to 60 is a lot slower, but it kind of, like, balances out.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, though. I've just been playing WoW Classic because they just released the pre-patch for Wrath of the Lich King.
Ah,
So
nice.
that's been fun. And it
Wrath of the Lich King is the fabled like best expansion, right? Like,
It
that's, like,
is the best expansion.
The
Yeah.
expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one that we played on the fake.
Yeah, the
emulator.
private server.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Which
It's
I really
my
enjoy,
favorite.
because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but I don't mind the monotony of MMOs. Like,
Yeah.
I'm down.
I thought you were gonna say something about I really like, playing a game that I didn't pay for
that too.
it.
Well,
It's
I
with-
really, really enjoyed my time with Lord of the Rings Online, and I
Yeah.
intend
Yeah,
to
same.
go back and enjoy more of my time with it, just because, as I've proven by watching the first 2 episodes of the god-awful abortion show, I'm a mark for Lord of the Rings content.
I think the hardest thing with... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was completely going to talk about this
Oh.
show, so go ahead.
I was gonna say the hardest thing for like a group of friends and playing WoW though is trying to get everybody on at the same time,
Yeah, that's
because
kinda just a-
otherwise you have to wait for them in order to do things, and there's
Yeah.
leveling differences.
Yeah. I mean, that is basically my experience with all games now,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So, okay, why is my stream not going to YouTube today? For some reason. Okay, there it goes. Just pulling up my stream in locations. Ah! Yes, now that I have YouTube open, I can see Zach needs to talk about the Rings of Power show. Good, I'm glad, because I was looking forward to talking to you about Rings of Power, actually. I was just thinking about it on my drive home that I wanted to touch base with you, so please begin. Also, Tyler, I've invited you like 3 times. Would you please join the
Please,
fucking
God,
group?
join.
Oh, there it is. It didn't pop up with a little like notification at all.
Why
I'm gonna
doesn't Zach
pop
just
you up.
join the Zoom?
No
Oh.
way this game could ever not show something.
Okay, let's see what challenges remain. Marksman rifles, goo mines, and disorientations.
What tier you on now?
I am on tier 69.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I was sad that I wasn't streaming earlier when me and Tom played, because he got 4 kills, 2 deaths, and 0 assists, so he got 420. And then we backed out, and I realized I was on tier 69. And then moments later, after I got off, he sent me that thing in private. That was also 69. This all happened in the span of like a minute.
That's a lot of things.
And I was like, Tom, it's the blessed moment. This is the time. So
Oh,
Jesus
God.
was just reborn, I think.
There's a
Yeah.
chalet.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, but I hate
Pretty sure.
Coastline more. I'm voting
No.
Coastline. There's not enough people that hate Coastline in the popular.
I will hit no ban so as to not sway this.
They banned
Ballot.
fucking Clubhouse.
Okay.
Ooh.
You
Okay,
motherfuckers.
then.
That's pretty weird, champ.
Now I'm really glad I voted against fucking Coastline. There's too many C's.
I just want to
Okay.
play.
What?
I
No,
don't want to
but-
play against Monty. Oh.
Don't worry,
Come
we're
on,
not
no
gonna
one
play
plays against Monty.
anyway.
No one plays Monty.
And if they do,
We lose.
I'll
'cause I
gas them with
panic
smoke.
and run.
no, if they play him, I'll just play smoke and poop all over him.
But that implies we already lost the round.
No, it doesn't, because I'm playing smoke anyway.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Good.
You have
fucking
joined
timing.
way too late. How dare you?
Clash? What the fuck? No, no man, no man.
What's up,
We're
Tom?
gonna ban smoke.
Did you
much.
sleep at all?
Yeah.
That's good.
Good.
So this fucking show.
Okay.
Alright, well now everyone's here. Da, 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 da,
It's
da.
the Smash Ultimate. All right. I am really looking forward to hearing your take on this. As I told Tom earlier, this beautiful dumpster fire.
Oh no.
So
Please begin.
I can very simply summarize my whole thoughts on it so far as this is not a Lord of the Rings TV show.
I mean, it's not. The
It's,
Lord of the Rings was a story that takes place after it.
it is not
Far.
it is not a show that remembered in the writing room or in most of the set design that it was in Middle Earth.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Hey.
but what's more Tolkien, Zach, than Gandalf being Superman and falling to Earth in a meteor?
So I know that's Gandalf, right?
It
like I
has
think
to
we
be.
all it has to be Gandalf. But here's 10 seconds remaining. Oh, counterpoint. I don't want it to be Saruman. I want it to be Sauron. I want Eminem to be the false flag.
That would be better. I'm 100% convinced it's Gandalf for a myriad of reasons.
Well, the fact that the
No!
fucking like the
Harfoots
rags
found him. The fact that he's got gray
I'm
hair.
so sorry.
The
his-
fact
Did you
that,
just
like,
shoot all of
one
them?
of his symbols
No, just
that he
one.
writes, I'm pretty sure is the same symbol that Gandalf uses to mark, like, Weathertop
Bilbo's
in the
door.
books,
yeah,
Bilbo's
it's
door.
all the sign. The fact that the fucking hobbits are the ones that find him.
That was my first indication. I was like, oh, so they're gonna say that Gandalf liked hobbits because they helped him out when he was a baby.
Yeah, when he was a baby old man.
Because that has to happen. You can't just like,
Oh,
like their
You can't
vibe.
just like hobbits.
You can't just like another culture. They have to have done something for
I like-
you.
No, I like the Yoshi story implication. Gandalf is Mario, and the hobbits are Yoshi.
So Gandalf constantly cried, and the hobbits didn't know how to make him shut up.
Also, do you like how the kid can lightsaber a new, like a broken fucking sword? He just,
So this I was confused by. Because when he accidentally cut him, like, did he accidentally cut himself and get some blood on the mortal blade, and then it got bigger, and then, like, does it go back to being just a hilt later? Because I thought I saw in, like, a preview a different time when it gets extended.
my understanding, at the very least, about the bleeding thing is that he was bleeding from the attack.
Right. Which I liked
but
that scene. I liked the scene where him and his mom kill an orc. That was, like, my favorite scene in the whole show.
It was really good. Yeah,
It was like a horror scene almost for a while, and I was like, oh, this is neat. And then the rest of the show happened.
and then the rest of by the way, in referring to the rest of the show, Sarah and I are convinced that I know we've already confirmed that she's at Numenor, but when fucking Galadriel off that goddamn boat, and the next time we see her, she's still in the middle of the ocean. I was really hoping that her entire arc throughout the show would be her in the ocean, just swimming back to Middle Earth.
How many times did I say while we were watching it, and thus Galadriel died in the Second Age?
Dude, what was her plan?
The plan was it's not actually Galadriel, she's just wearing Galadriel's name.
This sounds completely different.
She's actually just a plot device dressed up as Galadriel.
Well, yeah, but what was her plan to live in the scenario?
Dylan, characters don't have plans, they do things so that the next scene can start with them in the situation.
Into the ocean when they had reached all the way over to Valinor. On the other side of the ocean, she was like, wait, last minute, nope, and jumps out into the middle of the ocean with a dagger.
But Dylan, don't you know that all portrayals of leaps of faith and gut instincts have to be represented by stupid fucking ideas and just killing yourself, basically?
Well, that's the
my
thing
problems
too.
with the show would be half of my problems with the show would be fixed if Galadriel was literally a different character.
If she wasn't Galadriel.
If she wasn't Galadriel.
Yeah, her
If she was
story is the
an
worst
invented character.
part of the whole show, by far.
Well,
It's
the first thing that I have an issue with is I want to know where this bullheadedness is represented in Cate Blanchett.
Well, first off, it's not at all.
Exactly.
Like, they're two completely different characters, but that part isn't even what gets me. Like, the idea of 1,000 years prior Galadriel being an asshole is whatever. I don't even care. What I do care about is the fact that she has spent centuries hunting Sauron because of a personal vendetta about a dead brother. And we don't hear a smidge of that information in the actual story. This isn't like, you know how in Game of Thrones, you guys have watched that, right? Have you?
I have. I have.
Okay.
Sarah has.
So, you know the Valyrian dagger? The one that winds up being important? They recently just showed that dagger in House of the Dragon, the prequel show. They briefly showed it.
I watched someone talk about that as well, yes.
Yeah, they showed it, and I didn't actually, like, know if it really was or not, because it's like a blink and you miss it sort of thing. But one of the characters is talking about the prophecy of Azor Ahai and ending the long night, and then the camera sort of looks at that dagger, and you're meant to remember, aha, yeah, that's the dagger that ends the long night. I get it. If there was some blade that Galadriel had given Frodo or something, like instead of Sting, if Tolkien had wrote about Galadriel giving him some magical sword that she didn't explain, but, you know, it seemed important to her that she carried it, or that he carried it, and then that sword was the sword that he used to protect himself on his way to Mordor and eventually destroying Sauron, then you could write that into the backstory. But there's no such thing. She has this like, faith-based attachment to this dagger that is never seen in Sauron's fall. She's obsessed with Sauron being destroyed, but she is barely involved in his destruction.
Well, and not to mention, like, I mean, at this point, fuck the canon, right? You could very easily just be like, even though it's been recorded in, like, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings that Sting wasn't really that all important of a blade, well, actually, it did have a super deep history with Galadriel's brother, but then all of that was lost to time, and, you know, it's
I wonder
all
if that's what they'll do. I wonder if they'll try and say that blade is Sting.
like it was reforged into Sting or some shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Or do you
be
think that,
shocked.
or do you think they'll just go with a new design for Sting? Do you think they'll just do
Well,
a
they
new?
went for a new design with the entire thought process behind the show. So
That's true.
I went with a new design for all of the people. So you know, I wouldn't be surprised.
I love this half committal to a new aesthetic and everything, because like one of the things that keeps standing out to me is Howard Shore is the fucking composer of the show,
Right.
and I'm like, okay, well, why couldn't you just, like, I get that you basically my question is, why wouldn't they just get someone new if they don't want to 100% associate with the Jackson trilogy?
Right.
And the answer to me is, well, they do want to associate with the Jackson trilogy so that they can win favor from the fans.
Well, in not associating at all with the Jackson trilogy, they've sort of like, you can tell in how they've presented it, that that's half their market. That's most of their audience. They have assumed that they don't have an audience if they don't have the Jackson audience, and they have to have the Jackson audience by sticking to the themes and aesthetics.
Yeah, which I find to be truly sad because, to be perfectly honest, if I didn't already know Howard Shore scored it, I wouldn't have known because the score was incredibly fun.
That's not good.
There was not a single piece of music that stands out to me from the 2 hours that I watched.
He was throwing something to get the.
It honestly feels like Howard Shore got like paid over the phone to write this score.
Howard bored.
Oh.
Exactly.
It didn't have any
Howard
soul to it, and
Dean.
it's not to say that like the soundtrack was bad or anything, but I could just tell you that after watching 2 hours of that show, I don't remember a single tune. I don't remember any of it, and that's very different from my my experience with previous things in.
Like, I would say the score sounds like Lord of the Rings and Middle-earth, but there are no themes I can go, oh, this is the Shire theme.
This is London's theme. This is
Misty Mountain.
This is Aragorn. That place's theme. Aragon. Yeah.
Aragoyan.
Yeah. Or like.
Aragoyan, I don't know what the fuck.
Oregano.
I've only ever seen it spelled. I've never actually like.
Yeah.
I've always read it as Eregion.
They pronounce it. I think they pronounce. They specifically name it. They explicitly name it in the show. I think they said Eregion. When fucking Elrond is like enlisted into Celebrimbor's service, like against his will, which.
Oh yeah, this is another thing, by the way, that I really don't like, is why is Gilgalad, the wisest and most respected elven king of all time, a nincompoop?
It's the same reason that Galadriel is supposed to have a character arc that completely transforms her personality into an entirely different person by the end of the show.
Wanted conflict there's no reason of all species, right? And here I'll talk about something that I liked in order to counterbalance this point. I liked the scene when Elrond is with Durin the Fourth, and they're on the elevator, and Durin's like, "Dude, you missed like an entire lifetime." And Elrond is just like genuinely like he didn't think about it. Like it just slipped his mind because 20 years to an elf means nothing. Like
exactly,
that moment I really liked because it took the reality of the world seriously. Where it's like, yeah, that is something that would happen between elves and non-elven friends. Because I'm sure elves go 20 years without talking to each other all the time, and it's like a weekend for us, you know? So, like, I get it, and I like that. The counterpoint is that all of the elves are, for some reason, very impatient to start pretending that Sauron is gone, even though they would, by virtue of their very being, be the most patient people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so it seems very at odds
Dylan,
with their nature.
They've dismissed this
like,
claim about the Reapers.
That is what it's like.
That did drive me insane as well. Where they at the very beginning when Galadriel's telling the like Spark Notes edition of the First Age, which I thought was really annoying. Because I was like, that's what I want to see. I want to see
the throwaway. There were many terrors in the sea, and I was like, so where's that episode? Why isn't that like 3 episodes?
There was all sorts of cool stuff in the past.
Not anymore.
Watch this boring one
You know
One
why they
sentence-long
had to
story.
gloss over all that?
Because
It's because they don't have the rights to it.
Yeah.
They only
Well,
have the
and-
rights to the appendices.
And just not to get too far away from the point I was about to make, but to quickly refer to that scene, fuck Amazon for trying to justify the whole why didn't the Eagles take them to Mordor thing. Fuck them because they missed the point of why the Eagles didn't go in the first place.
Why do they need to justify it? Like, really?
Because everyone talks about it. Because
yeah, but that doesn't mean they're right.
Oh, I agree. But like, not only did they not need to justify it, they used the wrong means of justifying it.
Oh my god.
Like, because in the first, like... So, Tyler, have you seen this?
I haven't seen the show, no.
Okay. So, I assume you don't care about spoilers.
No, I fucking do not.
So, in this opening montage of the first age, there's this big fucking scene where, I'm assuming it can't be Mordor, although it looks strikingly like Mordor.
It's wherever Morgoth is based.
Yeah, where these fell beasts are like fucking shredding eagles.
Oh
And
no,
ruining
Alyssa!
and
Hey, buddy.
and so there's this scene where the eagles are just getting fucked up fighting Morgoth's forces, and it's not like directly addressed, but you can tell that it's held on the shot of an eagle being killed long
Thanks,
enough
brother.
for like anyone who knows the Lord of the Rings universe and the fandom to be like, oh, this is Amazon's way of
Saying this is why they didn't bring the Eagles,
Yeah.
because it wouldn't have worked.
even though the whole point, even though, and again, I get it why people who like the films who don't know much about the lore, I get why people say it, because the movies never address it.
Do
But
eagles fly? Hobbits can't?
But the whole point that they kind of make in the books is that, like, the reason they need to go with the Fellowship and the small team of dudes just bringing it to Mordor is because it's the most illogical. It's the most illogical plan. Like Sauron is expecting them to like bum rush Mordor or to use the ring to fight against him. Like, he's expecting them to do what could arguably be the reasonable things to do.
Yeah, and it's the whole reason why it works is because it's the one thing he couldn't predict.
Like, yeah. Fucking... I don't know why I was gonna call him Metal Gear. Solid Snake could easily just fly a Blackhawk directly into the Metal Gear hangar and blow it up. Why didn't he do that, huh?
Right.
He didn't have one.
And the reason the Eagles show up at Mordor at the end at the Battle of the Black Gate is because they recognize, like, okay, this is the final push. Like,
yeah,
the ball's at the end of the yard. We just need to help them hold off for another minute.
Yeah.
I love the whole eagle thing because it's like, man, you really didn't have that many things to nitpick, did you? If that's the one thing you're gonna you're gonna die on,
that's
right?
the thing that people always go back to about Lord of the Rings. Like, it's some gaping plot hole.
It's like,
oh my god.
Maybe analyze any other story you've seen turned into a movie. It's fucking so much worse.
But the point I wanted to make about the elves is that
Did you start
Dylan's
another
exactly
match without
right.
inviting me?
Yep.
Oh shit.
That's why I said, oh my god.
Oh.
I was totally distracted by the conversation, and I just,
Right.
like, absent-mindedly clicked on the next match.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
What the hell are you doing, you motherfucker?
Don't worry. With us talking like this, we're all playing terribly, so it'll
Yeah.
be over really fast anyway.
I'm looking up the place that would have been anyway. I'm still just doing that because I wanted to remember.
But so like, yeah, Dylan's absolutely right, and it drives me fucking crazy that we established the elves. Like, the only interpretation of the elves we kind of get are Elrond and Galadriel in the movies and subsequently in all the content we see them in the Third Age. And motherfucking Elrond holds a grudge for 3,000 years against Isildur.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
he should. Isildur fucked up.
Like,
Oh, well, that's the point. He should. At the same time,
Fuck that guy.
what, like, Sauron fucked off to the north, and everyone was like, well, he's probably dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like, we didn't see him die, but he's not here right now. And
Yeah.
elves don't have object permanence.
Well, no,
Correct.
they don't.
No,
Well, you
Like-
see, they might live forever, but they're actually just big babies.
Oh
if
my
I didn't know
god.
any better, I would assume that the what they were trying to get across with the elves being so like quick to dismiss it is they're trying to bury their sins, like it's their fault that Sauron exists.
Right.
I really don't like the way that the elves as a race are being portrayed, which is that I mean they're treated as if they just forgot shit, or not that they forgot shit, but that it's that them of all people would think that, well, it's in the past, we need to be done with the past, especially since like the one fucking dude, Black Elf, who I cannot remember the name of, and I don't
Oh,
mean
yeah,
that
I
in
don't
a,
remember his name either.
I don't mean
Well,
I don't remember
actually-
like any of the characters' names actually. I just remember Galadriel and Elrond.
like
and
I like that character. I think
Yeah.
he's fine.
I'm interested to see what happens, considering the last I saw of him, arms got him.
Yeah, we were watching it I was watching it with Sarah and my buddy Brandon. We all watched that happen. I was like, cool, he's dead. Like, there's no chance in hell that reasonably the orcs would let him live. So he's dead.
Yeah. Even though
But,
we know he's not, because we've seen
yeah.
videos and previews of him doing other things than what he's done already. But yeah, I liked him. In fact, I liked all of the characters I was worried about getting put in here just for diversity's sake. I like the old Harfoot guy who like watches the stars. He's like this completely different kind of hobbit.
Yeah, I loved Mrs. Durin.
Yes, she's great too. I liked the idea of the dwarves having this like way to basically sing to the mountain, to use music to find the right ores. Like that's the most Tolkien thing in the whole fucking show.
So on the note of the dwarves, are they like? They're just hiding the Arkenstone? Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think it either is going to be them. So my first thought was like, I wonder if this is the rings. I wonder if Sauron has given them one of the rings of power already. Then I thought, or maybe they just discovered the first vein of Mithril. Because I don't know when Mithril first appears in the canon. I also don't know if they give a fuck. So.
Well, that's the thing, is like I was going to say like there's no way that they will have the dwarves get rings first, but at the same time, I mean, fuck the canon, so who's really to say? But I feel like part of, I mean, they've got to at least respect it. I assume since they're including him and they're making such a big show of it, that if they're putting Celebrimbor in the show and they're having the forge get made, that they're at least going to do that right, where he was directly involved in the creation of the rings. And if
they played the video game, they know.
But if that's the case, if they if they're gonna get that right, then I assume it's not the rings of power that the dwarves have.
Yeah.
I think you're right that it's probably Mithril, because I thought the Arkenstone was like Thror's discovery. Like,
yeah,
I think it was.
I assumed that the Arkenstone was found in Erebor. I assumed that.
I'm pretty sure it was, because they call it the heart of the mountain.
Yeah. But
was that not where they were? I thought they were. Was that the Misknuns or the?
No, they were in Khazad-dûm.
Oh, that's right. Duh. Yeah.
That's why I assume that they're not allowed to say that they're in Moria, but that first shot, that very much like greenified, mirrored the shots of the Fellowship going through Moria. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, well,
you can't say they're in Moria, but these are the people that made Moria.
Well, I mean, it is Moria. If they're directly referring it to Khazad-dûm, then they're
Moria's above Khazad-dûm, basically.
Yeah. Which I guess explains the Balrog showing up in the promos. They're probably going to show the fall.
Yeah, I really feel like they are going to, which is cool. It's something I would like to see, just for the sake of it. I didn't need it, but hey. Like I said at the end of my post, I'm a mark for this shit, so like, I will watch it anyway, just because they did enough right where I didn't not enjoy my time. Like, I enjoyed the parts that were dumb, just because I could yell at them, and I also enjoyed the parts that were good, because they were good, so. Changing man.
It's going a lot better than I thought, and that is the best praise I can give it.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like fucking the Middle Earth's Solo, where Solo was a really fun like prequel to everything, and it didn't really it gave me more things. It gave me more things to happen, like that. It explained more things than I needed explained, but at the same time, like I feel like it's still a good watch, or a fun watch at least.
Yeah. I basically, the way that I described it to Zed, and to my family at dinner yesterday was, it feels like watching your little brother take all your action figures and make a story with them by slapping them together.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like a really pointless fan fiction.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Yes.
But you're in a world you like. So it's like you know, like it's just.
I think.
Basically, the only thing I hate is Gladriel. I just hate Gladriel. I hate every scene she's in. She just annoys me. And going back to her being in the ocean, the moment she jumped off that boat, I was like, oh, Elendil is gonna pick her up. And at the end of the second episode, 100% that's Elendil on that boat.
Yes, 100%. Guaranteed.
Was he 9 feet tall?
Well,
Probably.
it's her and some random dude who are just like they're Halgrind.
Yeah, he's a bad guy from the Southlands, according to their website. He's a rogue. He's a Fausa.
Yeah. But like, so she's swimming in the ocean for God knows how long, and then she encounters Halberd and
a merry bunch of shipwrecked people.
Yeah, who were.
Like, we'll let her on. Oh no, she's an elf. Oh fuck, the Kraken.
Yeah,
so
and then the
this is
Kraken.
Just the movie Clash of the Titans.
Yes.
And I had to laugh when there was a Kraken attacking Gladriel because she jumped off a boat in the ocean. Well, I was just like, what am I fucking watching?
So Sarah, I was watching the scene, like my eyes were on the screen. I was paying attention to it, right? And they kept on referring to this thing as the worm. The worm is coming to get us. The worm. And I was watching it. I thought I was understanding it all. I thought it all made sense. And there's this shot when she's underwater. She's looking at it, and there's like this musical sting to it, where it's like Galadriel's making some kind of realization. And I had to look at Sarah. I had to look at our friend Brandy, and I looked at both of them. I said, "What the fuck did she just find out?" And they both looked at me, and they said, I think they're trying to tell us she found out it's a fish.
Yeah, that whole sequence is really weirdly shot. Where it feels like it's some sort of reveal that it's a Kraken, but like
right.
We already knew it was a Kraken.
Why would they call it a
That's
worm?
why I was like, I looked at my said that can't possibly be the reveal.
The WYRM.
No, that's what I figured, but even
when they
in
were calling
Tolkien,
it
that's
a
weird.
worm, when they were calling it a worm,
I'm
I
sorry.
just sort of.
I'm sorry. What do you mean in Tolkien? What part of what we're talking about refers to Tolkien in any way?
because worms are a thing. Like
he uses that to refer to different types of
He
dragons at
does,
different
yes,
points.
but he's a corpse, and this is Jeff Bezos.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they put that line in the fucking
Because
show?
they're Amazon. They don't know anything.
They've developed atrophy of the brain.
But
Anything that's not a dog is a worm. Do you not understand dumb ape brains?
Well, I assumed so. My brain went from them saying it's a worm to me thinking it's a sea serpent, sort of sea monster, sort of thing. And then it wasn't that.
You know what? More importantly, what it wasn't as well.
Relevant.
Anything relevant.
Well, yeah, nothing happens with it. It just shows up. It breaks their
Well, the
shitty...
first thing I thought when she looked at it was like, that's how she's getting across the ocean. She's gonna fucking sand riders in Dune onto the back of this shit and take it across the ocean. And then she didn't.
Well, and I was watching that. I was watching the fish like.
Behind the wall.
I was watching it fuck up all the people and like eat them and crush the plank that they were on. And at this point, I didn't know. I thought that Halberd was gonna be Isildur. I thought the reveal was gonna be that the old man who super didn't trust her was gonna be Elendil, and I thought that Isildur was the other guy. And then the old man got killed, and I was like, oh, well then it can't possibly be Elendil and Isildur, because Elendil doesn't fucking die here. And then we get to the end of the episode where, at the end of the episode, it's just her and Halberd just stuck on this Titanic plank that Jack couldn't fit on. And it does like the fucking... It's just the one shot of the boat float. There's a shadow going back and forth of a dude looking over them, and it cuts through this undershot of a dude on a ship with the sun coming through. Just a silhouette of him just staring down at them.
Stumbles in at the perfect time.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, so Elendil did save her.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me, where I was like, because me and Zed needed to do something around the time that she jumped in the ocean. So I paused it and I went and did things, and Zed had come into my room and asked me if I was watching it and what I thought. And I was like, yeah, she just jumped into the ocean for no reason. It's pretty fucking stupid, and she's 100% gonna get found by Elendil. That's just definitely gonna happen. And then when she got found by the shipwreck people, I was like, oh, I guess not. But that was just like a side-off thing for her to then get found by Elendil. So I was right in the end.
Right. Well, and I was hard and fast to the idea that again, those shipwreck people were Isildur and Elendil, and their ship had gotten fucked up, and they were all trying to survive together. But then they weren't. And this new character, I feel like
For some reason, I knew as soon as I saw the shipwreck people that none of them were Elendil. I was just like, he would be shown with a little bit more grace.
Yeah.
These shipwreck people. I think the whole Kraken and shipwreck and ocean and all of that crap is meant to introduce this one side character who's not from anything.
Yeah, that's my suspicion.
It was just like, we need to get this character and Gladriel together before she gets found by the Numenorians.
My guess, more specifically than that, is that this side character is going to be the link between Galadriel's plot and her exploring Numenor and the shit going on there, and I think his name was Alendor, the black elf. I think because he said he was from the Southlands, he didn't specify where, so I think he's going to be from the place they found that was fucking...
that was destroyed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all were. They said that their place had gotten destroyed by orcs or whatever. One thing I think is very silly is that it's trying to be mysterious about what's happening. It's like, oh, this place was destroyed, and there's tunnels. Oh, what's going on? It's Sauron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what it is already. It's not a mystery.
Palpatine's behind it all.
It's not like the White Walkers in Game of Thrones where you can go, ooh, what is causing the spooky for 7 years? Like, we know that Sauron is behind it, so why are you even trying to make it seem more like intrigue than it is? It's not intrigue at all.
And I feel like I feel like they were doing a bad job of it too in like the first episode where Galadriel and her SEAL Team 6 are
Elf Team 6.
Elf Team 6 are in the frozen tundras of the north, and they find the temple or the castle, and then they find
so
the
he's watching Rings of Power.
Beautiful.
Watching Rings of Power on the big 1984
His soul's escaping
screen.
his body listening to this conversation.
before they find the altar, they find that the room has been closed, like has been purposely.
The way is shut. Yeah.
Yeah. The room has been purposely frozen and closed off, as if to be hidden away from everything. And then they go in and the altar, and she finds out that the altar is still like burning with evil. Which, I mean, fuck it. That's pretty Tolkien, I guess. I'm here for that. I thought that was neat.
You know what I didn't find that was neat, and the one thing I will say to counter Sarah's assertion that her plot would be fine if it wasn't Galadriel, the cringe-ass action scene that happens, where all the rest of the elven warriors of old from the first age...
I hated that. I hated that. That smelled and taste of millennial girl boss.
It was
and I'm
the
not here for
worst.
it.
It was the worst
but like her
Mary Sue
person
moment
cut
of
that whole
anything
scene
I've ever
and
seen.
rewrite the whole character as somebody else named something else that has nothing to do with anybody who's ever been in Lord of the Rings.
Even if you do that, though, her main plot is still going to be bad, because then, if it's not Galadriel and it's some elf, who has a personal vendetta against Sauron, you know she fails and dies.
Yeah, right. Well,
So,
and I will say,
But then you're building tension of like, when does she die? And then they have the opportunity to have like the balls of Game of Thrones to like kill this main character mid-season. They could actually do that. No, instead we know that this character is going to have a complete personality transformation and has to live for the next like however many millennia it takes to get to the Lord of the Rings.
I think that they were fucked 6-1 ways Sunday. No matter how they sliced it, if it was a new character, or if it was Galadriel, there is literally no way to make it interesting when you know that their personal vendetta against Sauron is not paid off.
Yeah, so why even do that as your story? Why don't
Like, if
you
you-
make it
Well, I also
anything
just-
else? Make
I
it
don't
about
like
some
the
orc
idea of
general.
it. Like, why even have her needing personal motivation?
Wow.
That's not what Lord of the Rings is about.
Yeah, that's my
Lord of the Rings is all cosmic.
Well, and to kind of go back to what I was saying, and I mean, like, if she didn't have a personal vendetta, then it would make this like fucking mystery thing that they're trying to do work better.
Yeah,
Because I feel like even if we as the audience know
that it's Sauron, it would be
that
better
it's
if
Sauron.
the characters wouldn't also clearly be aware of that.
exactly.
Because the audience is in on it and is putting the clues together, and it makes them feel smart. And then the
But they
the
shouldn't feel
suspense
smart,
and
they should feel
anticipation
stupid.
is built by the characters putting the pieces together.
Yeah.
And so like the shitty part of this mystery, to kind of go back to what I was saying, is she finds the altar in the hidden room that's been sealed away, and the altar's still hot with evil, and she pours water on it, and she's like, Ermagerd, Sauron's been here. He left a mark for his followers to find where he is. It's like breadcrumbs. We have to keep going north. And I'm sitting there like, wait. So you're telling me that Sauron was here and he was doing his fuck shit or whatever he was doing, and he left his like call sign for his followers to keep up with him.
He left his comical...
Stove on.
Well, you see, he's like a Satanist. He can't help it when he goes to the public park to leave nooses and spray paint everywhere.
Yeah, but then not only did he leave those call signs there, but then he sealed the room behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that no one could get in there to see that that's where he was.
Exactly.
Trust me, it makes lots of sense if you don't dissect it at all.
And I was like, if
Sauron
I were,
knows that orcs can walk through ice, unlike stupid elves.
Exactly.
And I was just sitting there. I was like, you do realize that you're like, I was sitting there thinking to myself, talking to the writers. I was like, you do realize that you've made me agree with her team of elves in thinking that Galadriel's just psychotic.
Right?
Like, I feel like the whole point of that scene is to make us be like, oh shit, Galadriel's onto something. But at the end of the day, what it's really doing is being like, oh no,
Hey,
you're
Austin,
just.
can you open this other one for me? The other hatch? When you get
yeah, I
a moment?
gotcha.
So another thing about that intro sequence that I hated was that the elves are like having a hard time walking through the building. And I'm like, why? Why are they having a hard time? Did they walk on top of snow? Isn't it like super easy for them? Wasn't that demonstrated in Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring?
No, but you see, Legolas is a wood elf.
I think they were
And
trying
you know
to emphasize
that
how
things
fucking
that live
so
in
sorry.
temperate forests do much better in ice.
I think they were trying to emphasize how stupid cold it was, not necessarily the difficulty of traversing the snow. But well,
however, I literally said it when the black elf was crawling through the tunnels, and he's like having a hard time seeing. I'm like, what do your elf eyes see? Because apparently you don't have them. And how did they lose a whole landmark in that original sequence when we have established that they can see better?
I really hate the I really hate the concept of the elves just having an outpost where they babysit the Harad area.
Oh, they don't even babysit. They police them.
Yeah, I really
Like fascists.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like, yeah, at one point in the history, the men there were corrupted and became evil, but the elves are just gonna fucking spawn camp their borders and be like, fuck you, stay in there.
That was
Can we not go initiation, please, for the love of fucking Christ?
That was somehow the best representation of the elves in the fact that, yes, these guys are still holding grudges against men.
Well, that was actually probably the best world building I thought they did for like the way the elves perceive and interact with the rest of the world, is that they don't experience people changing and generations evolving and moving past their past the same way that people like humans do. So they are like projecting their experiences of a single generation who did fucked shit, living for a few millennia, and they're still on their bullshit for a millennia. So they're like, well, that's all we know, and clearly that's how everybody is. So we can't trust them. I don't care that the people that were shitty in this town were like 7 generations ago. Shithead's a shithead.
The problem with that is that while the elves are super fucking prejudiced, they never do anything about it. That's kind of how Tolkien portrays them. Like, Elrond, I mean, the main case in point is that Elrond should have kicked the shit out of Isildur the moment he knew that Isildur wasn't gonna throw
he wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah. Like, he should have beat the shit out of that dude and just thrown it at him himself. Instead, he watched as it happened, and he stood by, he let it happen, and he held a grudge for 3,000 years.
And that's because the elves' purpose on the planet is to prepare it for the men. So if the men are gonna fuck it up, he has to let him do it.
Exactly.
That's the thing I don't understand about the amount of like hate that they have for the humans is like,
yeah,
in Tolkien's world, the elves are supposed to be like the angels, basically. Like they're there to prepare the world for the world of men. Like
that's such a thing that other fantasy series invented, the animosity between elves and men so
Yeah, and,
strongly.
like, I think that Elrond himself was a little
They're gonna be
bit
behind you.
like,
No
you know,
insight.
even though he held a grudge, he still wasn't like. He still sent troops to help out, you know, like he still.
He also
did
raised
things.
Aragorn, and like
Right, and
he was a
prepared
horrible
him to
racist who
stay.
hated humans. Why did he do
Next one's
that?
insight.
Yeah, and he always
B-site.
prepared. He prepared
Wow.
Aragorn to rule,
All friendlies
and
were
he
eliminated.
helped him along the fucking path. Like, you know, him and Galadriel both. They did lots to help out, but they never took a direct role because it was at that point it was like they have to solve this shit themselves. That's basically what it came across as, and I don't know. It's just bizarre. And the best way that I can deal with it is to just be like,
I'll be right back.
it was all right. It's just fan fiction.
Well, and that's why, like, for me, I'm able to live with it being as fan fiction, but that at the same time, it's fun to be like, holy shit, this is not, you guys got this so fucking wrong.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Like
why
Halo.
I'm extremely angry that they referred to this Kraken as the Worm. There are 4 worms. They all have names. They're all dragons that live in the north.
Yeah, but
Well,
these
and
are
I think-
random idiots.
Yeah.
Well, in the subtitles spell it worm like an earthworm, and not
Yeah,
well,
but
they spell-
Tolkien goes both ways. He calls them WYRM and WORM. He calls them
Well,
the Great
my
Worms
assumption
WORM.
is the show is not equating one with the other.
Yeah,
I know,
but
it
that's
pisses me
that-
off.
I was gonna say that's part of the problem is the show
I
doesn't
didn't
do
get the
anything
invite, by
smart.
the way.
Like you're trying
Someone
to
else
justify.
invite him because
Just
I
by
invited
editing,
him.
I'm trying to understand the situation.
Yeah, the situation
Well,
is that the showrunner
situation
didn't
with
fucking
this
think.
was simply that the showrunner was like, we want them to say, the big water beast, but we want them to use a cool soundy word.
Yeah.
Have
You know-
them use the worm
You know what's
word.
really cool right now? You know what all the kids are into? Dune. You know what Dune has? Worms.
It's true, but if you wanted to do that, Tolkien has sandworms. They're called wereworms, and they're based off the Mongolian deathworm, just like the worms in Dune are.
Also, you really expect modern audiences to take and
Wereworms
name, like,
show up in The
wereworm?
Hobbit and the Battle of the Five Armies, so yes.
Yeah, but look,
They
Hobbit
weren't
got
supposed to
laughed
be
out
there,
of
and
the
they were
theaters,
inserted
I
into
think.
that.
So Dylan, I think you have a
I didn't
greater
get any of these
understanding
invites, so I'm
of,
gonna restart
of
my
the
game.
history of Middle Earth than I do, at least at the moment. And this might be outside of your realm of knowledge. Are the Harfoots traditional hobbits? Like in the way that we understand, like the Bagginses and the Tooks and all them, like.
So as
Or are
far
the-
as I understood, the hobbits had never done anything before the Third Age.
Yep.
And
Just like the British.
and they were spread out over a larger area, so it's entirely possible that they were nomadic at some point. So we could very well, by the end of this series, see the founding of the Shire or something, where, like, you know, with how they're, like, dealing with the stars and how now, not Gandalf showed them, like, a constellation with the fireflies or whatever. I'm thinking that they're going to wind up going to a place that has that constellation, and that place is going to be the Shire, and that's, like, they're going to be like, "Ooh, the stars have spoken, and this will be our land," and then they set down roots there. But as
I
far as,
noticed
like,
the one-
history of what the hobbits were, I don't think that there's really a lot of information, which is how they get away with this shit, where it's like, it could be that way.
This could be the case.
Well, I noticed too, in this cast list, some of the Harfoots are called Brandyfoot, which would make me think that they live near the Brandywine River already.
Yeah, well, they're nomadic, so they don't live anywhere. In
Also,
particular.
this is a very important thing. Dylan Smith plays Largo Brandyfoot. Please explain.
Oh, wait, what?
What the fuck?
We have some new evidence that's been.
There's a Harfoot
brought
in
to
this
us.
show named Largo Brandyfoot. He's Nori's father. He's played by Dylan Smith. Please elaborate.
Yeah.
Explain yourself, sir.
Why he broke his ankle.
Is this why you've been saying so many positive things about the show? You have a vested interest in this?
So I want the record to show that I've been watching Dylan's stream, which is on about a 5-second delay. So watching
I'm watching it too. I see him.
Yeah. Hobbit like.
Hiding in his hole, as Hobbit means hole builder.
Surrounding himself with cans which have holes in it.
Dylan, are you secretly a fucking shill for the Lord of the Rings of Power?
How much did Bezos pay you?
I want some of that because it must have been a lot.
He's just getting further and further away from the camera.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
So are you allowed to smoke weed on set, or like how does that work?
Clubhouse.
The show is great.
Is this why you're trying to get the last tiers in 4 days for the battle pass because you were so busy filming Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's how TV show schedules work. He was filming it over the past 2 months before the show came out.
It just finished filming.
It definitely wasn't filmed like a year and a half ago.
I mean, he had to probably go.
He was
quite a
thrown in
ways
as a
away.
last-minute addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the father of a main character, a last-minute addition.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about the show as if it was well thought out beforehand.
I haven't even seen it, so I have no horse in this race.
Grab one of the laser pointers. No, just grab one of the laser
Oh,
pointers.
what a cute little guy in the background. Oh, what a cute little guy in the background.
Multiplying.
what a bunch of nice
Ow,
lads.
why are you fucking attacking me?
Never mind. There goes the other nice
One
lad.
and then the other.
Has
of
anyone
them.
Got
seen?
him. Pull him out.
Come
Has anyone
here.
seen the
Do
Dark
one and
Crystal
then
Age
the
of
other. You
Resistance?
got him.
Yes.
I haven't even seen the Dark Crystal.
Oh, not Age of Persons. No. I've seen
The
original.
show. The show.
Nope.
Okay. I'll wait until Dylan is returned to us to ask him the same question.
I saw Stranger Things. That's the newest show I watched.
I haven't even seen the new season.
Really? It's so good.
I haven't seen the 2 newest
I
ones.
don't
I
watch
thought it was
TV.
3.
You should watch
I mean, I was going to make a comparison between the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance and the Lord of the Rings of Power, but because nobody has
was
seen
the
it.
comparison one's good and one's not?
it.
Yes, but also I was gonna say the Harfoots give me very strong fucking Gelfling vibes, specifically the nature Gelflings, the woodland Gelflings.
Gotcha.
Because in the Dark Crystal, there's like the main species of characters that are antagonists are from the Gelflings, and in there's 3 different primary tribes. There's and I don't. All I remember them is the aesthetics, which is like one is
Thank you.
the city Gelflings.
Your gun can't break that.
No.
You've got the city Gelflings, you've got the underground Gelflings, and you've
No,
got the
something.
forest Gelflings.
What do you want, little dude?
And the Harfoots gave me very similar vibes to the woodland Gelflings.
Get down. Phil, get down.
Go lay down, Rudy. Ignore your grandma.
Get
She's just
down.
fucking crazy.
Come here.
I like how this is just evolved into yelling at animals.
Yeah.
Well, Phil
I
wants to
wasn't
eat
yelling at animals. I was
my
yelling at
pasta.
my grandmother.
I can't see this stream, so I was easily confused.
Dylan, you haven't seen
that's not...
the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, have you? The Netflix show?
Holy shit. Go off.
They go all my
One in Raptors in garage.
I do the die.
Oh no. Does Austin is die?
Come on, Tyler, you got this.
That was a headshot.
You gotta.
Bullshit. That was a fucking headshot. It was. It totally was. God damn it.
Also, I thought Elrond was supposed to be significantly younger than Galadriel.
I mean, maybe he is. It's hard to tell the difference.
It's not
Yeah.
Hugo Weaving, is it?
No.
No.
I don't think there's a single returning actor or will.
No, there almost certainly will not be any returning actors.
I would have just liked Hugo Weaving to be the only returning actor.
Op 4,
Nice.
last operator standing.
But that would require a good show. Hugo Weaving doesn't sign on for bad shows.
Well,
More guy.
hold on.
Tyrion, I'm gonna fucking rip
Um,
your throat out.
Where's his left
You are
comment?
getting out of this fucking room. This isn't a game, you motherfucker. Come on.
I would like to counter argument. Hugo Weaving was Megatron for the film series.
I said he learned
Was
his
he?
lesson.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, behind you. In construction, it looks like.
You're gonna.
Please don't die me. Not die.
Down to 15 seconds.
It's open.
Oh my god, thank you.
Time expires in 10 seconds.
We got this.
5 seconds left. One
It took
friendly
me a while
remaining.
to process
Construction.
that Dylan was spectating someone else, and I was like, how is Dylan playing
Oh my
this
god,
game
no!
while standing up and walking?
Oh, you
away
won.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just that good, dude.
Holy shit.
You really gave up. Oh my god.
God, I was so scared.
So I know I've seen none of his performance, and we've only seen him in advertisements. But I cannot stand Sauron. I can't do it.
I mean, he is the antagonist.
I can't. I'm sick and tired of the obvious bad guy is obvious
Protect the bomb.
thing that they're
Yeah, that's
doing
dumb.
with Sauron. Because Sauron is literally the great deceiver. He is the dude who, like, basically invented lying for Tolkien's universe.
It's just, I can't believe that. Oh, he's back out. Oh, no.
What?
I'm watching Tyrion run around Dylan's room.
Oh.
He's lucky he's not running around the fucking 7th level of hell.
10 seconds to insertion.
The next time I get
Down
my
to
hands
5
on him,
seconds.
I'm actually gonna throw him.
Op 4 has
Oh,
located a
that
bomb.
pussy
Be ready for
round.
hostile action.
Yeah, well, when it fucking forces its way into my room uninvited and refuses to leave, yes.
We don't have a rotate yet. Austin's on it.
I do really want to watch House of the Dragon because I feel like I've heard very good things about it.
It's quite good. I have enjoyed my time with it so far.
I also just, because Martin is a good writer, despite the fact that he doesn't write anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be nice to see an actual good prequel. It's not like annoying. Every prequel's annoying now.
Yeah.
Walls open. And
Yeah. Even though I have
Thus
fucking
far,
batteries.
I
and stuff.
have,
There's one at the top of garage right now. It's a
Really,
zero.
really liked it.
Open the wall already.
I fucking shot you,
One's in
dumbass.
also the window
So,
to.
Dylan, I need you to take a side here on something with me. Not for me.
First, I need to pick a side in my personal life. Austin, why didn't you reinforce both of those?
Good question.
Alright.
I mean, he's only doing the one.
Well, in
Mission
future, do
failed.
both.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Both would be better.
It only makes
Anyway.
sense to do one if you have Mira.
Or literally anyone is going to hold from there, or literally
Yeah,
anything
that's-
else.
That's why I'm used to it.
Otherwise, it
Actually,
was
let's do
just,
church.
just kind of fucked us. No, you. Oh, well, but anyway, what were you saying, Zach?
So I need you to have an opinion on something.
Okay, I can generate those pretty quickly.
The kid that has
Secure the bombs.
the Morgul blade
Yeah.
is or is not the elf's bastard son.
I think so. I feel like that's what it's pushing towards, but I guess we'll have to see.
I think not, because there's no way that when they parted ways, he didn't even hug her, and they fucked. He does not act like he's seen her naked.
My counterpoint is that he's an elf and we don't understand.
Valid.
He's also an elf.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna rotate this one.
I will grant that I think that her son is half elf. That is her type. Her type is elf.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Fucking same.
I think
Oh no.
I think it's his kid because they made a whole point to joke about how they keep coming to the village for him to eye fuck her and something, like to just hang out with her and all that. I feel like the one dude wouldn't have given such a fuss if it was just flirtatious. I think they actually did have a meaningful relationship. I think that boy is the result of that.
Yeah, I am inclined to agree. Just on the like the merit of the fact that this kid spends so much time in that story, and like they're in the story together for a large portion of it. The father's nowhere to be seen. I feel like that's what you're supposed to think. So even if it doesn't wind up being that, that's like it's supposed to be a red herring or something. Like,
yeah, well, they're intentionally drawing attention to this kid's father's absence.
yeah.
Because it's Sauron.
I swear to Christ.
That is the great deception.
The great
He's
concept.
He's a
If-
little
got
boy.
laid once.
I don't know if you heard me before, Dylan, but I already hate Sauron, and he hasn't had any actual screen time.
Yes, I did hear you. The stupid Eminem looking guy. Yeah, I also hate him.
Yeah, just enough screen time for all of us to collectively agree that he didn't need to be looking like that.
I can't wait for fucking Eminem to go to Celebrimbor's
Why
crib
did
and
you
be like,
just
hey,
there?
you want to make some fucking
Tyler, a guy
jewelry?"
just came out of the room you're in.
Into sight?
Into the he came out of the site you're into the other site.
Last operator
Oh, I'm not in sight. I'm in motorcycle.
Then I meant awesome. I didn't know who was who.
Yeah, I think it was in moto. Oh, never mind.
I really hope that they
All
plan on
friendlies
using
were
multiple
eliminated.
actors at the very least for Sauron, because if Eminem is who's gonna try and convince Celebrimbor to make some fucking rings, ugh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan at all.
I hope, man, they're gonna get Eminem. They got MGK in there. Ooh.
Nicki Minaj.
This sounds like a better show already.
Sauron played by Doja Cat.
Oh God.
Yeah, ultimately though, out of the first two episodes,
Andrew
the only
WK.
shit that made me cringe was the first couple scenes.
Yeah.
After that, it was pretty inoffensive for the most part, other than Galadriel jumping in the ocean.
We need to locate a bomb.
So you would rate it higher than the Halo TV show?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
So,
yes.
so Zed asked me this question as well, and I had the same reaction, where it's like, it's not even on the same stratosphere of bad as
Would you
Halo
describe
TV show.
one as a TV show and the other one as
as
garbage?
a screaming fever dream of hatred?
Le-
Has located a
leaked
bomb.
Guantanamo Bay torture.
Yeah. No, it's nowhere near as much of a bastardization as the Halo TV show. That show is a
10
cut
seconds before
above.
insertion.
I legitimately think it's the worst thing I've ever seen in
5
terms of
seconds before
adaptation.
insertion.
What about Assassin's Creed?
The
You found
movie.
a bomb.
Yeah.
Make your way to
It
its
was
location
fucking
and defuse it.
awful.
Do you actually? This is a fair question. Do you remember enough of Assassin's Creed?
I
Because
don't.
I don't remember anything about it other than hate.
That is correct.
Um,
That is exactly what I remember too. The Assassin's Creed movie was so. I just even right after watching it, I wasn't sure if we had watched it because I was so confused and like.
It was more confusing than any David Lynch film I've seen.
Right.
So, Sarah, I don't. Sarah, have you
And I've
seen
seen Dune.
I haven't. So here's my
Okay,
story.
wait, well,
Here's
so
my
no,
brief
wait. I have a question for the people who have seen the movie.
Yeah.
Just as a test of how much it has evaded your memory.
Yeah.
Aside from Michael
Fuck
Fassbender,
down.
can you
There
tell
was
me?
another famous guy, but I don't remember
Can
who
you
it
tell me
was.
who the other, at least one other actor who was in Assassin's
No.
Creed?
I cannot.
I remember there being other famous guy who was Michael Fassbender's dad. I don't remember who it was.
So what if I told you that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he plays like the Abstergo doctor, or the main Abstergo dude. Is Jeremy Irons,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, no memory of this place.
and his assistant, the Kristen Bell surrogate, is
Located a
Maria
bomb.
Cotillard.
I don't remember who it is.
She's Talia al Ghul in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did.
Those two
remember.
people were both in that movie.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons. I do remember now that you say it, but I would not
Well, now
have
that
ever
you
remembered.
Now that you say that Jeremy Irons is in it, that makes the most sense because Jeremy Irons has not appeared live action in a movie that has done well in my lifetime.
Yeah.
He played Brahm in the movie that doesn't exist. That was an adaptation of Aragon.
Yeah.
He just,
Yeah.
he,
Eliminated.
he can't do adaptations.
He
That's-
was in
The
that's-
Lion King. That's an adaptation of Hamlet.
But he wasn't. His face did not appear in
Yeah.
that adaptation.
That's
Therefore,
true.
it was okay.
The Dungeons and Dragons movie was dog shit.
That wasn't his
Aragon
fault.
Aragon was
I
dog
don't even
shit.
remember if that movie was. I also don't remember anything about the Aragon movie other than being very disappointed
same.
in it.
I
Even
was-
as a child. Even as a
I w-
child, I was like,
So I
this isn't good.
have a similar experience of the Aragon movie as I do with the Assassin's Creed movie, except that I have actually seen the Aragon movie more than once for some reason. I did it. My mother, in fact, bought it on DVD for me.
To use your drone. to
So-
locate a
I want you
bomb.
to know that not only did I own it, I regularly watched it. I regularly chose to watch the Aragon movie.
So
well,
like,
I think
here's my
because
experience.
because
That-
of
that
my
I
showing
share.
you Lord of the Rings when you were like 9 or something, like you just became a big fantasy nerd and wound up watching way more fantasy movies than I ever have.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't long after that where like you had seen Dark Crystal and like all this other shit that I've never watched. Like you just found all sorts of fantasy
10
movies to
seconds
watch
before insertion.
after
That's- yeah,
Lord of
that's
the
true.
Rings invaded your childhood.
It's true.
5 seconds before insertion.
my experience that I share with both of those franchises
The bomb's
is that
location
I
and defuse
consumed
it.
that I saw their movies, or in the case of the Assassin's Creed movie, I saw a lot of trailers for it while I was neck deep in that fandom, where that was my life and my identity was that fandom. So that was partly why I watched the Aragon movie more than once. The first time was because I was excited by it, because it was my identity. The second time I had to watch it just to be sure that they had fucked it up as badly as they had, and I hadn't imagined it. The
Yep.
Assassin's Creed movie, I remember seeing trailers for it, but I was old enough by then that I was like, this is a beloved thing of mine. This is my identity right now.
Oh, there's
Um,
somebody in the kitchen.
There is
He's
no
hiding
way
in the little freezer thing.
correctly.
No.
And so I stayed away from it.
One of my favorite features of the Aragon film is that
Through that door in the back. Is where he
is
goes.
that
You moved
John
out.
Malkovich is the series villain.
Yeah.
Like they hype John Malkovich up as the BBEG.
I'm still in here.
That's I was going to flank him.
Oh.
I just can't. I can't picture John Malkovich as a fantasy villain.
I can't picture John Malkovich as anyone but John Malkovich.
He's really good at being John Malkovich.
The diffuser
Yeah.
has been secured.
They
They
should
should
put
make
him in
a
a
movie
movie
about
called
All right,
No,
Austin,
seriously, like
since you
I haven't
let's
seen
do
many
it.
movies with John Malkovich, but he's in The Man in the Iron Mask, and he doesn't feel like a French musketeer at all. He feels like John Malkovich with a sword.
Yeah.
One friendly operator remaining.
Yeah,
They don't have the balls to flank you. Don't even worry. Oh, he's flanking you. It was not even out of my mouth, and I saw Castle on your drone. It was like, well,
I knew to put it there.
What other bad fantasy movie? I feel like bad fantasy movies have more easily killed the fucking fantasy genre.
The fantasy genre's been being butchered on film since the 80s.
And it
I know,
fucking
like,
sucks.
Almost every fantasy movie is bad.
Percy Jackson.
It's easier to kill fantasy than it is to save it, and that's a tragedy because Lord of the Rings should have done a damn good job of saving it.
But instead, people just made more garbage.
Well, and that's sort of, I think that's sort of, it's not fantasy, it's in the, I've seen and read other people talk about, like, how the Divergent series, and particularly the Divergent movies, killed the YA dystopia
Good.
genre because it was supposed to be taken seriously, but it was such a dilution of the core tenets that make it YA dystopia that it could have been mistaken for a satire.
Well, not to mention that the franchise shot the bed so fucking hard that the final film was released straight to DVD and it had never had
Oh,
a
that's bad.
that's
It's also
hilarious.
really, really bad.
Like the
I-
last theatrical release
5
was
seconds to insertion.
whatever the last film was called, Part 1, and Part 2 went straight to
Located a bomb.
DVD.
Make your way to its location
funny.
and defuse it.
I avoided all of the YA shit after Harry Potter, which was what started it.
Yeah.
Good move.
I just the only thing I got semi-involved in after Harry Potter was Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah.
all 3 of the books, then I watched the first 2 movies, and then checked out because when I finished the 3rd book, I hated it, and then I
I
just
don't
checked
think I
out.
watched this. I think I saw.
They made a whole minute-long teaser trailer to announce they were making a movie based on the prequel of the Hunger Games.
I don't fucking care.
Like,
Hunger Games, Castle
She-
Silver and
she-
Cash.
she wrote the book. She wrote
She
what was it called? The Dance of Mockingjays and Songbirds or some stupid.
The Song of
bullshit
Ice and
like that.
Fire, yeah.
Oh my
The Song of Ice and Fire.
it's from
It's
Snow's perspective.
it's written from President Snow's perspective when he was a young fledgling snowbird, and not
I
the
already don't care.
tyrannical leader.
But the thing that annoyed me was they released this minute-long teaser trailer not to announce, like, not to show any footage or anything, but literally to announce
Ballad of
that
Songbird.
that it's in pre-production.
Motherfuckers really think they're Kojima, and Kojima still only did it in 15 seconds.
Ballad of
The
Songbirds and
diffuser has
Snakes.
been recovered.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That has such Song of Ice and Fire is successful, and we're gonna riff off of that
It's not
energy.
even that. It's not even
That'd also
that
make it a worse
specific.
title.
Like, there's I mean, there's a whole actually
Op 4 last
game
op standing.
category.
Good
Uh,
fucking job.
Build the correct YA series titles, and it's a blank of blank.
A blank of blank and blank.
A blank of blank and
Yeah,
blank.
they honestly really should at this point just go with the Japanese visual novel route and then just have an entire like sentence or 2 as the title.
And it just
You mean,
Ha!
you mean what about the one that's like
Mission success.
the whole story is the title?
Yeah,
the whole
like-
story that's by far.
I mean that literally, by the way. It's like chapters long title.
like the title would be I elected myself to fight in these games of which people die.
But then there's people go even further, and they've been getting longer and longer every year.
Yeah.
My sister's boyfriend is a zombie from
Another World.
Transylvania.
No, Another World.
Anime
My
titles be
dystopian
like...
death game can't possibly be this cute.
Or in Another World.
I didn't think
Yeah,
we'd
I never
get-
watched Maze Runner or Twilight or
I
Divergent.
Twilight's
read the
hilarious.
Maze Runner
Twilight we
series and I
have
didn't
to
watch
watch.
it.
Twilight, there's a whole section of it revolving around the Mets, so.
What?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
True.
they play
There
baseball.
is, I forgot that.
Baseball
Love
is
the Mets,
apparently.
baby, let's
Yeah,
go.
there's as YMS described it when they watched it. So the concept of this scene is fast vampire baseball.
Yes. Which is a very popular like pastime for them in
Are you
that
talking about
they actually
Twilight?
get in like
Yeah.
vampire fights where they play baseball to settle their differences.
Oh my god. Am I
To settle
actually a
differences.
Twilight fan the whole time?
Dylan,
Yeah.
you will be just like me. You will love how
How
terrible
stupid
they are.
it is? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know that I will.
Even
I
that's
know
one of the
that
things I
I'll-
love about Twilight is that like my sister never got into the books. I think she might have read like the first one and then gave up on the
Dylan, have you-
second. But we watched
you
all the
never-
movies together multiple times because they're hilarious.
Have you never hate watched the Twilight films?
No,
I
it's
have
something,
to
it's
say,
something that
watch
I've been
them.
planning to do.
Closest I've
with
gotten,
the
Oh,
I sat in a Barnes and Noble and read the first page of the first book. But the people I ran with in high school, the girls that I hung out with in high school, were Anne Rice fans.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was our pastime to shit on Twilight.
Oh, and Rand fans wouldn't have friends because you know.
Hey, the members of Rush had friends. They were each other.
Well, I mean, shit, now that I know that you haven't watched the Twilight films yet, you gotta save that for next time we're up.
Is Twilight the new Lord of the Rings?
Bro, I'm so fucking down. Oh,
I know
by
you-
the way,
Is Twilight replacing Rich Evans?
I am obsessed with Twilight.
Yeah, you don't make it any special occasion to watch Twilight. You just watch them.
I read all of the books when I was 12.
Well, excuse me.
No!
That's unfortunate.
Like, I really want to I want to be there when you see Twilight for the first time. I am excited for that.
It's
Hi, Flash.
I thought I
I'm
was
so low
going
that she
insane
downed
for a
me.
second because fucking whoever the fuck walked by clearly wasn't looking at me, and then I'm immediately dead.
Last one? Flash.
No.
Op 4 eliminated.
I was gonna just punch her and kill her, but I was so low, her first electricity shock killed me.
Good shit, Lissa.
Thanks.
I'm getting a lot of fucking kills tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
You're getting
We're
good.
talking about Twilight.
Yeah,
It's got you
I
fired
got
up.
amped up.
Uh,
Yeah, I marathon it every year.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter. Yes! I'm so excited. This fall is Harry Potter season.
Oh my god,
Falls
can we
Harry
can we
Potter
talk about J.K.
Every
Rowling
season's
for a
Harry
minute?
Potter season.
Can we
Yeah.
talk
Well,
about
and the
J.K.
fact
Rowling?
that she created a character that perfectly
She
describes
made
her
a,
and she
she
doesn't
made a
understand.
book to be a
She
pity
made a
party
self-
about herself.
made a self-insert fan fiction.
It's
I just saw,
transphobic.
I saw a webcomic somebody posted on Twitter today where it was like a barista at Starbucks was like, "Oh my gosh, J.K. Rowling, I'm so sorry I messed up your coffee." And she said, "Ah, it's fine. These things happen." And then it says, "But later." And he walks by a bookstore and it says, "The Coffee Store Pedo," and it looks like him. Oh my god.
Yeah, Dylan, did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard about her new book.
I really,
Angry
I-
people online.
I just laughed at it.
I
Well,
really
everyone-
like her fucking
everyone's just
meltdown
laughing.
over the
Everyone's-
reunion.
But she was upset that I don't know if she was upset that she didn't get invited, but I know she
No.
didn't get invited to the
No,
reunion.
no, listen. She insists that she wasn't upset when she didn't get invited, and that if she did, she wouldn't have gone anyways. I'm not mad. I didn't even want to go to your dumb party.
Listen,
Oh my
oh no, Liz is lagging out.
Well, in the same week that we have J.K. Rowling being like, "Oh, I wouldn't have gone even if I was invited," we have the real fucking social media post of a social media post transcribed by someone that Shakespeare wishes he was. In the words of, "Why are people so mean?" Written by our lovely former president.
Loading new magazine.
Device positioned.
It's the extent of the post. There's no context. It's just why are people
down
so
red?
Why are people so what?
Why are people so mean?
That's funny coming from him.
I killed 2 thermite charges, yes. I'm a good bandit. I think they got all 3. Thatcher only has 3 grenades, right?
Yeah.
Now,
It's
The game bros didn't kill him.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck yeah.
You killed him while your game wasn't working. That's how good you are.
yeah, they
Don't
can't
even
get
need
through
the
this wall
game.
anymore.
Fuck the game.
Fuck the code.
Palms
No.
are sweaty.
And grog.
He's on top of the. He's on the balcony with the wall.
Okay. Gave up
Badger
after I
setting
told
up
him so
better.
hard.
Yeah. Oh, he's right
Oh
there.
wait, he's right down there.
Fuck you, asshole. Alright, Lissa, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Run out and get him. Now. Go,
Go.
go,
To
go,
the right.
go.
To the right. To the right. To the right.
He went right around the building.
Oh no!
I shot him though.
I knew
Yeah,
one of
right.
us would get him.
Hostiles eliminated.
Frick yeah.
You were all out the way out there. Shit. I don't know if I'd call that hard fought, but alright.
I feel like there's something else coming out soon that I'm gonna want to hate.
I know Into the Spider-Verse 2's coming out soon, and I know I'm not gonna want to hate that.
That's gonna be badass.
It is.
What does that even mean?
I don't
Right.
know, but
Yeah.
he called having
Bother.
friends cringe, so.
And pugs.
Yeah,
Wait, what did I
does
call
that mean?
cringe?
I don't know.
The
Yeah,
person
cat.
said 5-stack pugs cringe.
Why? Why?
Because if you have friends and you
Right.
play together, it means that you're cheating and it's unfair.
Right.
So
Right.
you didn't even win, basically.
Wait, so
What-
if you're working
What's
together as a
pugs?
team and the team-based game,
No.
He's mad
No,
because
you
he
can't
doesn't
do that,
have
Zach.
friends.
You can't do that.
I don't
Wait.
understand. What is bugs?
Every single person who plays this game that says that sort of shit is the person who plays Ash Jaeger, runs around the fucking map without a single thought, and never talks to their team. And if they do, it's just to say some racist or
just to
stupid
scream.
shit.
God damn
Okay,
it.
Google.
That's exactly who says that.
Oh,
Okay,
pickup
Google.
group. Really? It's an MMO
What?
thing?
What is Pug's insult?
I see. So pug is an abbreviation used in MMOs meaning pickup group. It refers to a group of players formed on an ad hoc basis, usually to carry out a specific task. So that's not a pug.
Never fucking
No.
heard that used in my entire life.
So is this guy like the fucking author of fucking Sword Art Online? He thinks that like beta testing the game makes you a cheater. He thinks that being in a pickup group means that you're cheating at the game.
he
So
just
we're not a
thinks-
pickup group, we're just an actual group of friends.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not like you.
I'll be
Oh,
right
we all met and then changed our.
I'd hate for him to find out that every single matchmaking server is a pickup group.
It's true.
Well, I'd hate for him to find out that people have friends.
That too.
He can't comprehend that.
Yeah, that's just. That's not in his world of thought.
Gee, I wonder who's gonna get banned. Oh,
Yeah, it's common on this map.
Well, I mean, he's a good fan. Pretty much every map, unless there's just no exterior hard wall that matters. Yeah.
And then they'll ban Bandit, and then
No, they'll ban Clash or Kabira because they're bitches.
Flash.
Nobody actually ever bans Bandit.
I'm just thinking about that one time when they did.
Isn't it?
They ban.
Damn it, they did it!
Wow.
They did it!
So
I was right. That's all I need.
yeah,
That's my dopamine rush for the day.
pathetic.
Oh, I was thinking of a different map. Fuck.
Yeah, actually, like that's the thing. Thatcher and Bandit don't fucking matter on this map.
I was
No,
thinking
they
of
don't.
Consulate the whole time.
Oh well.
Maybe they were thinking of Consulate.
Consulate wasn't even a choice. Why was anyone thinking of it?
It was on there. No, it was a choice.
It was
They banned it.
Savella, Consulate, and...
Yeah, they banned
So
Consulate.
they banned Consulate, and then we're thinking of Consulate as the ops?
Sounds like a well-oiled machine you guys got there.
Yep.
All I know is I'm gonna go shoot people with this gun.
This sounds like a good plan.
Just like my hero, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yep. Or Eminem when he pulls out his Glock and shoots Galadriel.
Yeah.
Galadriel said, "Nothing, you idiot. Galadriel's dead. She's locked in my basement."
Oh, they went lab. Nobody goes lab, especially without Bandit. This is where Bandit does the drugs.
Yes, Mozzie shot my drone as it was being picked up by his fucking pest.
Alright, listen, don't drive forward or your drone will get stolen.
Yeah, I
by
see that
little
guy
spider.
right there.
Yeah, it's a spider. Be careful.
Fucker.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
It only has 4 legs though, so it's not.
I don't have-
kind of
5 seconds to
arthropod that
insertion.
He's a
exists.
fake
I want to go back.
spider.
I want to go back to Lord of the Rings: The Rings of Power for a second because it just
Yeah.
occurred to me that I didn't bring this up.
Located and defused.
Well, Dylan's gone, so.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
It's okay.
Before you
I
get
am the expert.
It's
Deep
true.
in discussion. I'm gonna have a Titanic movie night for my birthday. Everybody's invited. There's gonna be charcuterie and alcohol.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Will charcuterie be spelled wrong like it was at your wedding?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was it spelled wrong?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and hors d'oeuvres was spelled wrong.
Yeah, that one was spelled less wrong, but it was still funny.
Yeah.
Tyler's a bastard.
I didn't
Well, I didn't write any of it.
so.
Or yours
No,
is a
of
good
course
word
not.
to misspell. It's always funny.
Divorce.
At least we didn't misspell any of the names.
It's true. You spelled
What's
mine.
am I invited?
And Donkey Kong?
The
Are
fuck
Sarah and I
yeah.
invited?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. I
don't
want
know
to try
how-
renting out a movie theater. I don't know how well that's gonna fucking
I don't
pan
know if
out,
they're even
but
still doing that.
That's...
Wait,
Well, they were doing that because of COVID.
Did I get TK'd?
Yeah.
They did because I assume Tyler didn't want you to get kicked.
Yeah, I was worried that it would kick you.
Well, there, we stalled enough time so that now that Dylan's back, I can bring up the point I was going to make
Ah.
about Rings of Power.
Damn it, Ella.
Okay.
Which is, I guess I never considered how it happened, but if that is Gandalf, it's
Where I died.
weird to me that he was fucking shot out of the sky like a goddamn jet plane.
You see, it's because he's an angelic figure, so he needs to fall from the sky like Lucifer.
Oh, that's...
That was perfect.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, so you totally shot that guy in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't exist.
He had
What if I
iframes.
told you there are no heads?
Whoa.
It is you who think instead.
Oh boy. Yeah, I am. Like I get it. Like that's the imagery, I guess, that goes along with angels. But
Do you think that they made him into a? Is he like a? It's like a flaming meteor that's falling.
yes,
Yeah. Do you think they did that because he's called the Flame of Anor?
yes.
Okay.
Especially because
Almost assuredly.
after he lands,
Drone to locate a
there
bomb.
is a persistent non-burning fire around him. Like it's fire, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And then when he wakes up, it goes away. But when he passes back out, it comes back again.
Okay.
So he's got
This is
some.
definitely Gandalf.
He's got some relation to fire, and was found by hobbits.
Yeah. He's probably got the ring whose name I forget. That is the fire ring.
Well, that hasn't been forged yet.
Yeah, that gets.
But he's
given
got it
to
anyway.
him.
Yeah, but he's got it.
Well, the rags that the hobbits steal for him to wear are gray.
Yeah.
He has a whole
5 seconds
fucking
to insertion.
chat with the fireflies, much akin to
A bomb must be
Talking to the
located and
moths.
Yep.
What if
he just
it was Tom Bombadil?
Oh, plus there's a scene where he makes makes the light go out when he's angry, and it looks exactly like when Gandalf makes the light go out when
It's
he's
very
angry.
mysterious who this character is.
Yeah, who can say? And then the part where he's repeating the girl's name to her and then pointing at the symbol, like the symbol that means Gandalf, and Gandalf is me.
Yeah.
You know? That symbol? So yeah, it's 100% Gandalf.
It's James Gandalf.
The only way that it isn't Gandalf is if they knew they were making it obviously Gandalf, and then they were like, surprise, it wasn't Gandalf for those reasons.
Surprise!
It's one of the two blue wizards who no one knows the name of.
I was gonna say, surprise! It's literally any of the other wizards.
Oh, I just killed a drone because I thought it was
Yeah.
a drone.
That would be fine.
I still think that it's either gonna. I think that if they are, I think they're gonna try and bait and switch
Oh, that
up.
was luck.
I don't think it'll work, but I really hope that if they do bait and switch us, it's that they're trying to reveal that this dude is actually Sauron and Eminem is just like his backup.
I can see that, but the reason I wouldn't be a fan of that is simply because that's not bait and switching in the universe character. It's like no one in the universe is gonna be like, oh, I really thought this guy was gonna be Sauron. It's
Right.
only to trick me.
The diffuser is no longer in your
When I feel like it would break some of the value in what the Shire
friendly operator
is,
remaining.
like the hobbits and everything. Because one of the big aspects of the Shire and the hobbits is that Sauron doesn't know about the hobbits.
Yeah. They're below his notice, which would make it really weird if he was the first one to find them.
Also, were those things
The diffuser has been secured.
were those things wargs? Was that what those were supposed to
We
be?
have been eliminated.
Yes, they're
Okay.
wargs.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else. I think we covered everything.
The show's not done. It's just partway through.
Yeah, this is just 2 episodes.
It was just
Yeah,
the 2 episodes.
okay.
It's doing a weekly release, so we'll probably end up doing
I
this
can't wait
again.
for you guys to hate it within 2 episodes.
It's entirely possible.
Well, they deceived us for another 6
for a
episodes
better
remaining.
season, a better series was made.
Yeah. Well, they made the rest.
animated Rohan series.
I was gonna say,
about-
how does this compare to the Rankin Bass series? The Ralph Bakshi Hobbit and the Rankin Bass
Your
Lord of
drone
the
will locate
Rings.
a bomb.
Well, I haven't watched The Hobbit, but it's very different than those.
I'm really excited
Drone
for the
has
Rohirrim
located a
anime.
bomb.
Actually,
I
I'm
am too. I hope that
surprisingly
Hammerhead
excited.
Kills a bunch of people with his bare hands.
Yep.
Because that's what
You
he
can't-
does.
You can't have Brian Cox voice him and not have it be absurd.
Yeah, he needs to be just
Be
this
advised your
insanely
drone has
OP
located a bomb.
character. Because that's who he is in
He-
Tolkien
10
myth.
seconds.
He needs to be a Nazgul.
No.
And then also
That is
have
the
a
dumbest
beloved
thing.
character who isn't a sexy humanoid lady to be a
Located
sexy
bomb.
humanoid
Make
lady.
your way to its location and defuse it.
Shut.
Yeah, did you know that Smaug was actually a woman, a human woman?
The troll in
Wow,
Moria.
just like Lady Tremescu or whatever her name is.
Teacher Rescue. Doug Dimmadome.
Smaug was actually just Doug Dimmadome.
With a really big gong.
I'd accept that. Doug Dimmadome is the Smaug of Fairly Odd Parents.
Not a comparison I ever thought I would hear.
You know in your heart that it's accurate.
Those are words
do
that
not-
came out of your mouth.
I do not deny that my heart has
Drama
greatly
helping
desired
get
this.
electricity.
I like right up here.
Go out that way, Tara,
I don't know if
where
I,
you came from.
I don't know if I actually said it or not, or if we just kept dipping away from it before I made this point or not. But to kind of talk about Galadriel for a moment, I hate her, the way they're treating her right now. But I don't. I'm okay with the idea that she's super not Galadriel right now, because I hope that the idea is that she grows to be the more wizened and
Got it.
greater than
Vigil's
personal
over
growth is
on
kind of character that we
past
know.
115.
Well, yeah, and that's.
Be right back.
I assume that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The problem
that
is
should
the
be.
personal business that she has doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense for her to just drop it and then never bring it up again.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one in there behind the bomb. Just back up. But the hole's
The only
there.
way that they can make it
He's on this ping.
is by just having some like really hand-wringy, boring,
There's another one.
contrived
There's
thing.
a big hole between the legs, though.
I feel like the only way they can make it quote unquote satisfactory in the context of the show without discrediting the Lord of the Rings or just, you know, doing anything that fucks everything up is, you know, you have Galadriel
There's a
see
mirror on that.
Sauron and run into him,
There's one over here.
and she kicks his ass and he backs off, but he's like, oh, I will come back and fuck up your day when you don't give a shit anymore. Like, I will never be gone, Galadriel, and then he'll
Oh,
fuck
Seconds
up.
remaining.
rotated way to fuck her up.
I've been pinging him for a million years.
Oh,
Yeah, we have been.
Did you not see the pings under his feet?
no.
I did.
Yeah, like I think that Galadriel having a very different attitude is fine, especially because I think at one point Tolkien literally said she had the attitude of an Amazon in her youth, and then she changed into like the way she is now. But I hate that she has to have personal business with Sauron. That's such a fucking hackneyed, stupid thing.
It is the most hack writer way to generate drama, especially in Tolkien's world.
Yeah.
It's like, no?
Right.
I feel like I is her brother, her dead brother, an
Finger
original
or whatever his name was.
Finger?
is he an original creation for the show?
I
No, I
assume
think
so.
Or the name seems familiar at least to me, but he might be.
Secure the
Finrod.
area. Keep the bombs protected.
Finrod.
Finrod Felagund.
That's a real name.
He's in the Silmarillion apparently in one story.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses
So yes, he's made
accordingly.
up for the story of this show.
Because I feel like I was gonna ask you. I mean, you might be able to see this on whatever you're looking at there, Tom. If he was actually killed by Sauron.
Wikipedia.
If he was actually killed by Sauron, I can see the argument of like, okay, well, we'll turn this into the motivation for Galadriel, but at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah.
This ain't it, Chief. Oh, Aragado doesn't open till 3.
Jesus Christ, how is her sensitivity so high? Oh my god.
I could use some assistance there, yeah. Someone that's is available.
Oh, that wall's open. That would be good information to have.
I didn't know that was open.
There's 2 of them back there.
Yeah, I did not know anything was open.
There's also a drone watching the door. I don't know if you killed it, Tyler.
Oh, I killed it.
They're crouching. My guy. My guy. You can aim up and down. You have a Y-axis.
I don't know if she was gonna just fucking sprint right in.
I mean, you did, because you shot exactly where she was, just 3 feet too high.
Yeah, let's just back off or hide behind the bomb.
Well, I'm gonna go crash for the night, but I'm glad we talked about this because I needed to discuss it.
Yeah, I hear you. I was feeling the very same way, where I was like, I wish someone else watched this, and then I saw you messaging, and I was like, ah, good, I can discuss this with Zach.
I knew I had Amazon Prime, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna pop open a token rum, and we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
Did you have a pint?
it's gonna.
Comes in pints.
I'm getting one.
I feel like it's gonna get worse before. It
Oh,
ends, but-
absolutely. I feel like I think they front loaded the good content.
I mean, I still think it's one of the stupidest ideas ever to make a story about the Second Age, but you only have the rights to the Lord of the Rings, which is in the Third Age,
back.
and also some notes that are in
back.
the Lord of the Rings, which kind of talk about the Second Age.
The game is over.
Yeah. It just ended.
Yeah, I will be more than happy to talk more about this as the show goes on, as we see more episodes. Are they? Do we know if they're releasing 2 episodes at a time, or just 1?
I would assume 1.
I would assume 1 as well.
A
Oh,
lot
I
of
see.
shows just do the 2-episode thing, just to like get people in, and then they switch off.
Finrod was the first of the Noldor elves to come across men.
Oh boy,
Neat.
that's not anymore.
Yeah.
All right, kiddo.
Finrod and Sauron battled with songs of power, but Sauron eventually won. He
It
didn't.
sounds cooler than.
He imprisoned them, seeking to learn their errands and identities. This doesn't. Okay. So Sauron didn't kill Finrod directly. He imprisoned him, and then sent a wolf. And then Finrod broke out of his chains and killed the wolf barehanded, but he was mortally wounded.
Why
So
wouldn't
really,
they have shown
Galadriel
that?
has a grudge against a wolf.
They should have showed that. That would have been fucking sick.
Yeah, but it sounds awesome. It's like he had some kind of oath, and he had to barehandedly defeat a wolf after escaping from chains. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, he sounds like a fucking Norse character.
Yeah.
Too bad he just got fucking axed right at the beginning.
Yeah,
Can't
it
believe
sounds,
they
that
fridged
Galad-
my man Finrod.
it sounds like he had a cooler story than Galadriel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has a better story than Galadriel the Brotherless?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you folks soon.
Alrighty. Have a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Good night.
Buonanotte.
What ridiculous? I can't with you right now.
I'm glad that this invite Lissa sent me won't go away.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I fucking specifically decline it for it to ever leave my UI.
I'm really glad that my game utterly froze to the point where I had no choice but to quit out, and then by
Yeah, I
the time
didn't
I got
even-
back, the game was over.
I didn't even notice that you had left, and then when the match was over, I saw that you started playing, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wait, what is this?
Deathmatch.
Oh, okay.
This is Villa. This is deathmatch mode.
This zone
Right,
is
you
covered
go
by the
outside.
enemy. Retreat.
Whoever designed this game is an idiot.
You know, he's gonna sit in that corner.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I could play Hibana with a frag grenade.
Like when Maverick with it.
You can always play Maverick with a frag grenade.
No, with an impact.
Oh. I thought you said with it. I was trying to kill the one that dropped behind you and two came up the stairs.
There's so much blood that's fucking all the way. Oh shit. look at this. Liza.
Hey.
Fucking Gray Fox hallway.
So much blood here.
Oh, yeah, I see. Fucking bloodbath.
Some more.
Yo.
I shot him in the fucking face. Fuck you, game. I know those jackals are fucking stupid pieces of shit.
Oh my goodness.
If I wasn't at this fucking game.
Should like capture the flag or something.
It did, but it was a snowball only mode we only played for like a week.
Oh.
It was great.
It did happen.
It was a lot of fun, but everybody in the community.
Yeah, everybody who plays the game other than us hated it, but I loved it.
Oh.
Because they always
Literally-
gonna make it super fucking competitive.
Yeah, they were getting toxic and angry over a stupid snowball game, which
That's
probably was because it was all skill shots. You had to actually like lead the shot of the snowball, and they were like, "This isn't a hit scan weapon. I can't just click it."
That and they're doing that in a fucking stupid snowball game mode that can literally last forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That was badly designed about it. Is that it can literally just keep going forever. And we had Austin, I think it was, had a match that literally went for over an hour because
Yeah.
we just kept returning the flag over and over.
We didn't even
There's-
notice that it was
There's
that long.
no
like,
timer
halfway
mechanic
through.
or anything.
So what?
Yeah, it's cool. It's just if they ever revise it, that is something they should change. Is make it have
Oh.
some kind of sudden
30
death.
seconds left.
No.
Okay.
Baseball doesn't. Baseball can go forever, and baseball is a great American pastime. So I don't know what you're on about.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
You just have a sight line going all the way down the fucking hall.
They're just
Yeah.
always where I'm not
5
looking.
seconds to go.
That's the real problem.
Then there's always be looking.
No. Pulling out that frag grenade just now reminded me that I've seen multiple people post this video today, so I'm pretty sure it's real. Of just like cell phone footage of two guys fighting, and the one dude punches the other guy in the face, and the other dude just reaches into his pocket and pulls out a real grenade,
Oh.
pulls the pin and throws it, and everyone runs away. And like the cameraman looks back, and there is smoke, and there was clearly an explosion.
Jeez.
Wow. That's fucking metal.
Hey Tyler, can you grab me a water, please?
Yeah.
Why do these not count in deathmatch?
That's not good.
Ow, that just
I
went through
keep
my
getting
nose.
marksman kills in deathmatch, but it doesn't. Marksman rifle kills, but it doesn't count. So I have to do it in the real world, and I don't wanna. Time to go kill 6 actual humans.
Elimination.
It's the 6th one, your teammate, because it's a 5v5 game.
people have to lead.
What are you fucking doing,
Oververse.
Tyler?
Yeah. Stay in your fucking lane.
Why do you need something?
Eliminate all hostiles.
Can't you go into stasis mode like a robot dog? Why do you have these?
Wappy dog.
Yes, it is Ruby. How cool my game is doing the freezy thing. Yay.
I love that.
Alright, I'm gonna have to take
Ah.
him.
No, mine's also doing it.
Why'd you
Where are
kill
you?
them before my
Behind me.
grenade went off? No.
Hey, they threw a grenade.
No.
Yes.
Knife while you're doing it.
3 enemies remaining.
Bitch. Stop.
You help me, I'm right here.
I was trying to kill you through the wall, and somehow I killed a terrorist that was standing on you.
What the fuck?
I saw you through the wall, and I just started shooting with my shotgun.
No! My game is trash. You're a piece of shit. Oh my god!
Double kill.
Yeah,
Oh, there's only one guy left. Nah.
Alright,
Slipped.
Lissa, kill Tom and you can be the last one to complete the mission.
Yeah.
This is what the recruits have to do. Whoa. Well,
Okay.
I jumped
I
in
get away
front of him.
scot-free.
Or behind him.
no, you're a deserter and you're gonna be hunted down and executed.
Scot-free.
This
No
guy,
one, your
that was-
entire existence will be scrubbed from the U.S. military's, like, entire existence.
That makes it easier for me to get away scot-free.
No, as in, no one will know you were even here. No one, you won't get any award for any kill that you
Tyler.
made. You were never here.
What don't you understand? That still makes it easier for me to get away scot-free. You want me to be in the system so I can be hunted down. You're terrible at this.
If you don't exist anymore, then what's the purpose in hunting you down?
Tyler won't stop talking. I'm gonna go take my dog out now. So I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
That is the best reason.
Tom, I just hunted you down and eliminated you the quick way. If you don't exist, then you die.
No, that's false. Also, you said I don't exist within the military system. I still exist within other systems like reality.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a false narrative you're spreading there.
Is it?
Yep,
Is it Mr. Drumpf?
it is.
Yep.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Ah, hee hoo hoo hoo.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Idiot, what are you doing reinforcing?
There's another guy reinforcing that he just. Oh wait, no, that's this. Never mind.
Man, they're all around you.
I'm not worried. I should be worried.
I would be. You don't have the expertise of a wild gunman running around.
Stairs is clear. Basement is
3 enemies remaining.
now clear.
Likely, the last ones are where Dylan was.
One must be.
Yeah.
No, I didn't die fast enough.
Oh.
Dylan, he got kicked from the game.
this shit out here.
What are you doing?
Wait, there's no water here.
Unless you brought it with you.
He's
Oh, did
nodding.
you?
Yes. Holy shit! 15. 15. Your team elimination. Oh, you get to kill each other.
I mean, Tom's been doing that, so at least he's on the right page.
I'm on the right side of history.
Yep. Actually, you're on the no side of history, unless you call that the right side.
I do.
Well,
Why would I want to be in history? Just for people later to completely misunderstand it and call me a moron for actually being smarter than them?
God damn it.
Why was this one just shooting through the wall?
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
I need to practice with my fucking SMG more.
Trying to get
My
revolver
little
practice
machine
in.
pistol.
Or what?
Revolver practice.
See, this is the problem with the revolver, is that no amount of practice will stop the fact that it's a single fire weapon, so your bullets won't count.
Weirdo.
Unfortunately. I would love to kill people consistently with the big iron.
Big iron on these feet.
Let me at him.
Let me at him. Let me at him. I'll call the detectives. I'll call the police. I'll call everyone in my power. Nice.
6 feet, get away!
Yeehaw!
Booty.
Why did they make her so sweaty? She was
I was just thinking that.
What the fuck?
My score was 69. Yeah. I'm hungry, so since Dylan's gone, I'm just gonna get food.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna play more Overwatch.
I'm playing Reinhardt.
You
I
are?
also want to
What?
play Reinhardt.
I want to play anybody. I just want to play Overwatch.
Oh no! God damn it. I got 5 people so far. No! No! Go away! Go away! Die! Power word kill! There's a guy right on me. Leave. Be gone. No, I want him. No!
I had to. He had to die.
Come get me so I can get the final kill with my
Nice.
funny
Damn.
hammer. No, 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 no. I gotta get the last kill. Where the fuck is he?
I don't know where he is.
Nope.
Mm.
I was just
Oh, there he is.
outside.
Nah, no!
Oh shit! I can't kill him with my pellets.
Alright, come on. Where are
No,
you?
I'm right here. I'm on the stairs. I'm on the stairs
You
Oh,
don't
did you
see him?
die?
by the bathroom.
Okay.
Just throw a grenade down there. Yeah, just
No,
walk at him
it's-
with the grenade out.
I just wanna like, say hi to him.
Oh well. Can I...
Yeah, just walk him over there. Oh my fucking god!
Shit! Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Hey, Bubby! Pow,
What in the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Lissa, so on the second floor of house, she put a claymore over by where kids in construction is, then threw a grenade at the last guy who was on the stairs. It bounced back off like the little lip of the side of the wall towards her. She ran away with no
I
help.
hopped over it.
Then tried to throw another grenade down the stairs from bathroom, and it bounced off the door frame back into the bathroom. And then after all that, as Austin's blowing out the wall behind him, Lissa walks in directly point blank, starts hip firing him with an LMG. It is the largest brain play I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. Sorry I missed it. Sounds amazing.
Tom is eating.
Yep.
So,
He was like,
Alright.
fuck this game.
yeah.
Can't say I blame him.
Hi, Phil.
Oh boy. I'd like to get one more real match in before I go to bed tonight, but
We should
I don't know if
do it
y'all
in
want to.
ranked.
Well, I had planned on tomorrow
Oh, okay.
doing
Eliminate
all
all
my
hostiles.
placements since we were planning on doing like a big siege marathon anyway.
Oh my.
Oh my god. not mean to that.
You started aiming cold.
Oh shit!
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Where are you, bud? I need you. Right now.
Damn.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
I don't know if I have the pose. Okay, I was like, I had the pose unequipped, but it may have equipped it. It gladly doesn't. Or does it?
What's her pose?
It's the stupid breakdancing thing.
Oh, god damn, why? I love that one. It's so fucking ridiculous. I don't know why every single time I see it, I always imagine someone like fucking adding in a bunch of farting noises the second she just starts like.
Well, I think I did that one time when I saw it. I was just going. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You are back.
You are back?
Nerevar, you are back.
Look, it's Nil Valentine.
Bill Valentine.
Eliminate the terrorists.
No!
My joke was fine on its own. I didn't need that. You motherfucker, you stole my kill.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I'm smarter than this. There we go. Ah! Wait, how? That's bullshit. What do you mean you got a headshot? Blackbeard, that's the whole point of Blackbeard's kit.
Oh no. Lisa, save me. I know I killed your husband, but we need to move past that.
You've been
so we can
called
stop
upon.
the terrorists. The terrorists must be defeated. Don't move! It's up to us.
He was the true terrorist all along.
Wow, okay.
Terrorized me by stealing that kill.
You guys both dead? How'd you die?
Yeah, it's crazy that they're both dead. It's weird.
How is my stream so far behind?
I... What?
Yeah, that's.
How'd you die? No!
I've been dead for a while. I would have told you, but I'm dead. I can't give you any more tactical information. I'm a corpse.
True.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Where the fuck are they?
Game keeps doing the stupid laggy
There,
thing.
right there.
Where? Stay it. In here?
Yep, right behind you.
You're right.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Wow, that lag. Wow.
Yeah.
It's not even lag. It's the game
Ah.
froze for me, and then it
The kill cam.
unfroze at the end.
But in the kill cam, it's still fucking played through at super speed at the part where it froze. That was weird.
I know. Well, here's the thing. I'm 95% sure that this freezing is not based on my hardware or anyone's hardware, and is actually has something to do with their servers. Because every time that my game crashes out entirely, the Ubisoft server client things in my task manager are taking up like a combined total of 65 to 70% of my CPU.
Gross, why?
Somehow connecting to their server is taking up 2/3 of the power of my machine.
Yeah.
Which that, to me, indicates they fucked something up
Yeah.
real bad.
Sending and receiving way too many network fucking requests, probably.
Probably. So that is my assertion, is that they have completely fucked up some aspect of their networking, and it's literally causing the game to implode on itself. Because this game is not above my hardware specs. I've been playing this game for years on the same rig with the same hardware. Like, there's nothing about this game that's hard for my rig to handle, other than apparently itself. It's just garbage now.
I also wouldn't be surprised if those specific network processes were just like had fucked up code that was completely unoptimized. It's like threading wrong through the CPU.
It wouldn't
Like the
surprise
actual
me.
Eliminate
software
all
part
hostiles.
that connects to the server itself has been fucked up.
Thank you.
Gonna be that guy.
Yeah, two of them.
Got him. You have done that yourself.
Op 4 eliminated.
We did it.
Nice.
We're the A team.
Yep.
We are 18.
Yep.
I want us to make a real, fucking, like, actual esports team for this game called the .Mets. And I want to contact the Mets and have them acquire our team. We will be the first ever
Eliminate the terrorists.
baseball owner-owned esports team.
We'll be the first
Ushering in
Mets
a
type
new
team.
era of weird shit.
Let me in.
Flashbang didn't help.
Let me in.
Oh god!
I can see! Ow! This whole game is fucking wild now. I don't know what happened to my game, but I was
Hostiles remaining.
breaking down a door while also meleeing it at the same time.
Get out of my way.
What?
I'm getting shot at. You ran in my face when I was about to shoot.
I thought it was Dylan shooting at us.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Thank you,
you did it. Did
Your
it.
legs.
Did it.
What are you laughing about?
I was just thinking, a terrorist on the other side of the house, and they just hear screaming, and then a bunch of flashes, and everyone's screaming.
Piece of shit.
What?
You know what? You took the op I was gonna take.
Oh, here. Alright.
Eliminate
There's
all
only really one way to. Alright, there's only really one way to. Alright, there's only really one way to. Alright, anyways, there's only really. Hey, let me in. Let me in. Oh shit, I'm out. Hold on. There we go. Shit, I'm out. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh.
The enemies remaining.
Someone cleared all these enemies out. I can't imagine who it is.
I couldn't see enemies to clear out, so they were never any to begin with.
There's a lot of evidence there were enemies here, though.
I couldn't have seen it. I'm already dead. Hey Liz, if you see a guy with a shield, he is not your friend.
Oh, gotcha. It took a while.
Oh shit.
Wait, he has a limited number of flashes now?
Yeah.
I didn't know both of them were wearing,
We're just trying to leave.
They were like, these guys are all fucking crazy. We need to get the fuck out of here. What kind of special forces team flashbangs all their members before?
No, they
entering
just
a
they left it
bullet?
at special.
I can't see why you would have reverse friendly fire.
I can't
don't
see.
know.
I can't see anymore. Period. So.
This game
Courtney
likes
has
to
been
bully
burned
me
out.
because I'm Irish. This game's racist.
It is.
Mhm.
Fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Oh,
Whoa, I'm out of here.
Thank you.
oh my god, in the kill cam, we're all A-posing.
Hello, my fellow sniper.
Hello, my other fellow sniper.
Are we playing
Seems
Sniper
you-
Elite again?
You to have a long gun. So do I.
Really? Did you scream because of that? Really? Please don't tell me you got startled because you slowly went up to a guy and knifed him in the dick. He wasn't even shooting at you.
What?
He walked up to you
Remaining.
and
Of all the shots you took on Austin, on my end, that was like the least close. That was like he ran past you and you shot the wall and the wall bled and he died. Damn, I'm hoping for the collab.
Same.
Same. Especially after he said the we got hostiles.
Op 4
You know what they say. 40 nights in the ice is a long time. We got hostiles.
I thought it was 40 years.
Well, you thought wrong.
Oops.
You should go listen to the song again, you fucking troglodyte. Ha! Whatever. MVP. I killed the whole team plus the last guy. With Kali. I am clearly the most voluptuous person.
That is what
Clearly.
I thought it meant most very player.
I thought it was mildly very player.
I mean, there's both. Those are two different awards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mildly very player is the one you usually get.
Ha! Roasted.
I did indeed light him on fire with a searing spear of verbal destruction. How dare you play Maverick? How dare you stand where he stood?
I was about to
eliminate all.
Ah! No, I didn't get this kill! Go away, I didn't get this
No!
kill!
You're not
killed my
supposed to
hologram. I was behind you the whole time.
I knew that you were behind me.
There's too many people.
Fool.
I thought that the whole thing had become. I try to headshot everyone with Kali while they finish the map.
No!
Tyler, you're not getting that.
No, you bastard!
The disrespect.
I brought the Gone 6 for that exact scenario.
Listen, shoot Austin. Shoot him. He's an enemy. He's a bad guy. Get him. Shoot him in the head. Not with that. That won't kill him. Shoot him with your pistol. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're a nice one to make the mission. Nice shot.
Just turn into a hologram and they can't shoot you anymore.
Hologram man.
Alright, now try it again, but this time actually do it.
I can't. It's on. It's red.
The enemies remaining.
It
I
has
don't
a
care if
cooldown.
your hologram's red, it can
I
be
can't
green,
do it.
blue, or purple.
I don't care if they left you on red.
There's more frags.
As long as it's not white after Labor Day.
Oh, this will give you
Where
a
did that
frag.
come from and why is it?
So
I've
I
always
found
wondered
out
this too.
it's a thing because white clothes symbolizes like high wealth. Yeah, well yeah, high wealth and stuff. And I guess it's considered
High
bad
wealth.
manners to consider to like dress all nice and fancy immediately after Blue Collar Worker Day.
That's stupid.
I know.
Well, yeah, but what qualifies? Because time is cyclical.
Yeah.
What qualifies as after Labor Day?
I don't know, because I think
Well,
some people consider
you can
it a
start
week.
wearing it again after Bourgeoisie Day.
Ah, my favorite day.
Although I guess this article says in the subtitle why you shouldn't follow it anymore. So
Let me guess, racism. Let me guess, America evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
I misread the situation.
oh no.
I can't read. Why was that funny to you? It's an impediment to my everyday
Eliminate
life.
all of the terrorists.
God.
No,
Intentional.
no, you're not supposed to put intentional. Come pick me up.
I didn't.
Why did it fucking down me? Pick me
I
up.
don't know.
It's part of the game.
So anyways,
For your service.
I was reading it again, and can't shoot what you can't see.
Yeah. That's what it says.
I can't walk through the door I can't see.
I'm watching you run back and forth against the wall like
So sorry.
Why are you still shooting me?
Get him! Get him, Liz! Get him!
I can't stop.
Got him.
Won't.
Good job. Alright, Tom's the last one. Complete the mission. Whoa.
I'm so sorry, Tom. I'm not being paid.
Good. Use your hatred.
I like that the last thing I see right before I die is Dylan trying to shoot Lissa in the back of the head.
No, I was aiming at you.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were aiming right at her.
I wish it was me.
I was just thinking of the one fucking meme where they've all got guns pointed at each other's head in
goodness.
the church.
That's a fraggy grenade. Why is there a guy here still?
3 hostiles remaining.
I'm contributing way too much to the death of the terrorist just to try and get to a point where I can see and shoot Tom.
Oh my god, that guy was
Shit.
fucking dodging the shit out of your.
Fucker. Look at that, the wall. I knew where you were.
Also, I looked more
Thinking
into
like-
it, and if this article is to be believed, I was incorrect. Not wearing white is not a sign of courtesy. It's actually just a sign of, hey, you're not rich. Don't fucking wear white after Labor Day, because only rich people deserve to wear white after Labor Day. Because wearing
So
white.
we're bringing back the medieval law where you literally weren't allowed to dress a certain level of fancy
Yes.
unless you were nobility.
Because wearing white after Labor Day made it seem like to other rich people that you were rich enough to take vacations during the fall and winter seasons, because people usually wear white when they go vacation, I guess.
Yeah. At least that is what many of us have heard.
I don't know, I always wear yellow.
I always don't go on
Never
vacation.
seen you wear it.
I wear whatever the fuck I'm gonna wear.
But apparently this person has, upon spreading this information to everyone, quote, did some digging and
Eliminate
decided
all
to that their white clothes will be staying in the closet year round. So they've given up on white clothing because rich people used it in the past.
I'm sad.
Yeah, you just did it too fast.
I did. I domed Tyler right in the back of the head and it killed him. Listen,
Yeah.
you must kill Tyler.
Come here.
Why are you killing me?
I'm sorry, I thought you were a terrorist.
I am, but not the right.
Oh my god, listen, holy shit! There's so many of them. There he is! Get him!
Ah, I'm so sorry. You got caught in the crossfire.
I love the crazy, unhinged
You know what?
voice he just used.
You know what? I'll fucking show you a team kill.
Oh no!
Hey, why are you squirting me? My computer's right here, you fucking bitch.
I'm not hitting your computer.
Stop squirting me, please. God, you got me killed, you fucking bitch.
Yeah. You did. What an
That was
asshole.
a big fucking mistake, by the way.
Yeah.
Let the hate flow.
Yeah.
So explain to me how that was a big fucking mistake.
You're
For
gonna
mysterious
fucking find out.
reasons, I love you. Tom, kill the fucking terrorist. Will you?
Where are
God,
you?
come on, hurry up.
Oh my god.
You're letting the fucking dopamine rush wear off. Come
Might
on,
as well
hurry up.
fucking kill yourself.
Yeah, do it. Fucking.
I mean in the game, obviously. Just in case you were worried about that, Twitch.
No, Minecraft.
In a video game.
horizontal
Become
yourself
horizontal permanently.
You should horizontal
Where you at,
yourself
ghost?
now and
Bitch ass
save some
ghost,
of the
where are
oxygen
you?
for the rest of us.
I
Where
hope
are
he's
you?
in that other house.
That'd be great.
You're just hanging out.
Seriously, where the fuck are they?
Oh. There they
Throw your
But you're
drone
so bad
at
at
him
this
and
one.
then do a 360 no scope.
You really were about to do that.
You did it, I guess.
I ran out of mouse pad.
It was less impressive than I
the
thought it
word.
was. But you still did it. Last man standing success.
The slowest
That's a
circle
cool outfit
drawn
for
by
your
man.
Now I'm all wet.
Why are you so muddy and wet?
I had to.
Oh, I still have 7 minutes left. All right,
Ah,
time to go for another round, baby.
7 minutes. 7
7 days.
Later.
7 minutes to midnight.
The sniper that shoots her friends.
I like that I keep clicking no vote and I'm still spawning with everyone else.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
because in this
Jesus.
mode, everyone has to spawn.
Oh, we
together.
vote on where to spawn? That's
Yeah.
dumb.
You're dumb.
Yeah, so?
So fuck you.
Your point?
My point
What's
is fuck you. My point is the bullet that I'm gonna shoot you with.
You should down someone else and I'll kill him with my Twitch joke.
I wish I could down people in this mode, but it
Eliminate
doesn't
all
work
of the
that
terrorists.
way.
One shot,
shot.
one kill.
I like that we have scopes.
Why me?
Gnome!
Why me?
Cause you got me killed last time.
Did I? What did I do
Yeah, I
again?
shot you in the back of the head. and it
Oh,
killed
that's
me.
right. That's right.
So now I have to shoot you in the back of the head to kill you. The only way to make it fair.
Here, I'm getting.
There we go. Ah! Uh-oh. 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 Ow. Ow. Ow.
That flashbang was so far away and it still got me.
Oh, God, sorry.
Wow.
Damn, you just
You
gotta
didn't have to
steal
show
villain's
me
kill
up
like that? Nice grenade toss. Should throw another one right there. Oh, ooh.
Do a 360.
Yeah, do a
Alright.
360. Do a 360.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have a standoff in 360. We can do this like
All right. All right. You're gonna win, but all right. All right.
3,
Someone's
2.
gonna count us down.
Oh, okay.
That guy can.
Swapping mag.
Someone, please.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. That was the worst 360 I've ever seen.
I don't know,
Sure,
we
you
just
saw
watched
mine.
Tom. Austin did a 360. I didn't
No,
see
he did a
Dylan's, though.
180 and then a 180.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And your fire rate is unfair.
Yeah, it's a bolt action rifle versus a
You're not
fucking auto
even.
one.
You're just hip firing me, you
Yeah.
fucking prick.
That's how I killed everyone.
Your hip fire spread is so much tighter than the one on Kali's rifle too.
Oh, yeah,
Look at
Collins
that.
rate hip fire. Anywhere on my screen could get
Yeah.
hit.
What?
I can't believe they didn't hit him. I really thought I did hit him.
If you had stopped moving, it would have. Because you kept walking the whole time.
He was like trying to TK. Did you see this guy?
Yeah, he was.
He was.
We're learning.
Fucking
We're
dick.
teaching them.
Yeah.
Who just
Just saying
TK'd
we're
his
learning.
teammate?
All right, one more.
Is there anyone on attack who has the Keratos, or is it just defenders? It's just
I
defenders.
think it's just defenders.
That's why they let me pick defenders here. I want to practice with the Keratos for when I play Alibi.
No, you gotta
Yeah.
play the stupid other mode.
You have to play
No.
deathmatch.
No.
No, I mean the other terrorist on mode.
Yeah,
Horizontal
in
match.
defense
That's
where the
not
enemies
real.
fucking don't play at all like they do.
Yeah. That's the only option.
If you don't want to play horizontal match.
I actually thought you had been hit by this whole time, Dylan.
44
No,
Magnum,
I'm
most
just
powerful
really mad.
handgun in the world.
Excuse you, the greatest handgun ever made is the Colt single action army.
Nope. Dirty Harry said otherwise. Oh,
Dirty Harry's a fucking loser.
Are you
That's perfect.
saying that Dirty Harry is better than fucking any character in Metal Gear Solid?
Because you're very wrong.
I just like the 44 Magnum, leave me alone!
It's not even just the 44 Magnum, it's specifically an auto mag. Dirty Harry is a classic 44 Magnum.
How much did that do? I didn't do anything.
Firing level.
No, 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 no! No, no, no!
Backstab for a reload.
No, I'm down.
Oh, here, I'll come get you.
Thanks.
I was gonna shoot her with my
Don't,
Twitch
you're,
drone.
you're supposed to give me not reverse friendly. Hit F6. Ah!
Oh.
Thank you.
Reloading.
Oh wait, what happened to Austin?
Oh, no.
I blew myself up to try to kill Tyler.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
standing over my corpse.
Hey, Money Penny, take a shot.
I suck. He's so. This fucking sniper is so long range.
Okay.
Wow!
Okay.
What?
Someone turned on God mode.
Oh, if you're referring to me shooting someone in the head but it not counting, that happens all the time.
And then you shot him in the back and that counted.
You got this. Oh man, if he was standing there, he would have totally been down.
Op 4 friendly mission successful.
I like how the bullet trails still go through the bullet.
Oh, they always
shield.
do. It's great. They go through
Yeah.
fucking concrete walls.
It's really cool because it freaks you the fuck out and makes you think you're getting hit. Everywhere you're at.
I have my snot rag. Woohoo.
Were you John Cena?
I am.
You mean
Come to the
John
ring, you
China?
pull out your cum rag.
I love China.
I love China.
I'm sorry that I said another country existed once.
I like how this will be the only round that we get to actually pay attention to.
Yep.
It's true.
Please let it be border.
The whole beginning was just Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
and then I got fucking banned. This game is fucking
It's
stupid.
all Zach's fault.
True.
Yeah, it really is.
Let's kill him. Let's kill his
That's
D&D
really
character
good.
tonight.
Really
Yeah.
quickly.
That's not new. Come on.
No, but we'll do it when he's not there.
The quick session.
And it'll be us doing it this time. I mean, Tonko's done it once, but the rest of us haven't.
Well, Dubabo's also done it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so it's me and Arte. We're just gonna curb stomp him.
I think
I
Artie
don't wanna
knocked him
play-
out with a fish at some point.
He did.
I know you hit him with a fish. I don't remember.
So
if
I'm
it
the
was
only
like
person to not have harmed my good friend Fausta.
Despite the fact that you're the one who fucking bitches about him the most. In character,
It's almost like I'm the only character with any morals in this group.
Oh. Oh. I miss D&D.
Same.
I need to get my shit together so we can start playing again. Oh. Once I finally get through this barn fiasco and actually get back to like spending time inside during the day, I can start planning shit and actually being prepared for D&D again. Oh. Die.
Oh my god, Andrew Tate being toxic on the internet?
No,
Right.
no. Who would have guessed?
He was just quoting Ganon from the Zelda CDI games. Die.
Who's Andrew Tate again? I don't even remember this guy.
All I know
Piece of
about him
fucking
is that
shit.
he's controversial.
You're right.
That's all I know about him.
He's a stupid fuck. That's
I
what
think
it
that's
is.
all they know about him.
He's a piece of shit.
Got a lot of like old-timey views on a lot of things.
Hates women. I mean, you and
Yeah, so just
Tyler, you
Tyler's
and him
best
will
friend.
Yeah, but does he hate
Comment.
white women and have they wronged him in the past?
no, he's like okay with women just being fucking objects.
No, I don't need any of that.
Tyler would rather they didn't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely different.
He treats them like objects. I treat them like animals.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Alright, well, me, a woke moralist, feels very safe, because at least it's not good old JP.
I remember who the person was that misinterpreted what the Celts
Advise
said
your drone has
or
located a
meant
bomb.
when they said that line about the only thing we fear is the sky falling upon our heads. It was Alexander the Great, of course, in one of his many stories of going to far-off lands and then assuming they were stupid.
10 seconds to go.
Are you saying that Alexander the Great wasn't so great?
5
No, I'm saying he
seconds.
was great.
Drone has located a bomb.
He gave us-
Wholeheartedly believing that your culture is
Found
the
a
only
bomb.
correct
Make
one
your way
makes
to
you
its
great,
location
right?
and defuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, think about it. There's no Greek civilization, because they couldn't see blue.
Yeah, that's why the Macedonians, Alexander the Great's people, you know, their like trademark color of their army was blue.
Yeah, and they
Because
killed
they-
off all of the people who couldn't see it, which is why everybody now can.
Yeah.
Because that's how evolution works.
That's how
Yeah,
mafia works.
the hot
Tyler,
sec.
you gotta shoot your camera through that drone hole and do it.
Oh, yeah, that
I
works
can
too.
also
Right.
get a.
Oops.
Maybe you don't put the claymore there first.
I can't get it. I'm dumb.
Alright, I'll get it.
Oh shit.
There we go. Oh, there's a clash on the other side.
Cool.
Yes, yes.
Aw, that still blows it up, damn it. Oh well. Put another one up.
I have flash on me.
Okay.
Yeah, much.
What a
Not anymore.
dumb fuck. You play your back against you on a
Last operator standing.
fucking
I shot him in the knee and he died.
softball.
Mouth.
Plantoing.
Oh, they're behind me. She threw.
4 eliminated.
Alright.
Oh my god!
Didn't even...
Oh my god!
It bounced off my back.
Oh!
What an epic blunder! Holy shit!
That is just a
That
different
man's an
level.
idiot.
That is a whole
Wow.
other thing.
Jesus.
We need to locate a bomb.
Pug chip. What? What does that mean in this context?
He's comparing you to Oppenheimer, the man who invented the nuclear bomb.
Yes, I am become Twitch, destroyer of streams.
5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Yes, I did. I put it right in chat, Tom.
I'm looking at the Twitch window right now.
Oh, I was talking about YouTube. Never mind.
YouTube's not real. We were talking about Twitch in the chat. Why would you not put it in the Twitch chat?
I just didn't. I didn't think they understood what YouTube meant.
You just gave up trying to hit it at that point, Tyler.
I'm going.
Yeah. Going dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Hey, watch. I'm gonna kill the guy in kitchen. Check this out.
Do it.
Is the guy pushing you?
No, I don't have any way to kill myself.
That's
Oh
amazing.
shit! I should have brought up.
I have a way to kill
Alright,
you.
well. I had to sprint for
What?
approximately 1 millisecond to avoid a razor bloom, and she pushed at the exact same millisecond.
What the fuck?
Oh
Located a bomb.
no!
We got funny bombed by the funny Irish woman.
Yeah, I didn't realize what it was because I'd never seen it before.
Forgetting. Oh no. This is
One in
some
the
funny
arsenal.
shit.
Oh. The stupid spot.
You located a bomb.
There's a
Behind
Tachanki.
that-
Oh, there's
that
also a warden holding a shield on that too, Ping.
Okay.
One
forgot
friendly
about this,
operator
John.
remaining.
I really didn't think he was gonna peek.
Get him.
You got this.
Think.
They still left one camera.
1v4.
You have got this, man.
You got
Yeah.
this, man.
One will do it. One will do that. If they know you're there, one will do it.
They'd have a clash again.
Yeah, if you're so bad, then you have nothing to worry about, right?
Seconds.
Oh no.
10 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
you know that. Okay.
There we go.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
No, none of them are gonna have it.
Folks.
Oh god, that was funny.
So I think we have literally any semblance of fucks about his Apex rank.
I said something great earlier.
Oh, I saw it. It was great.
Did you? See,
I
what
did.
you see?
You said it right after he said it. What do you mean?
Need to use your drone to
I'm not
locate a
talking
bomb.
about anything I said here.
No, in the chat, right?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking something else then. Don't remind me.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking of something else because this happened earlier today. Somebody was bitching at me in voice chat because I said something was stupid. Because it was. Someone was sitting on drone when they were the last one and they had planted.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Surprise, surprise, got killed while they were on their drone. And I said it was stupid, and then I was playing badly that round, and I was 0-5, and they were like, "Yeah, shut up, 0-5."
5 seconds to insertion.
And then he kept talking, and I literally just said,
You found a
"Look
bomb.
upon the
Clear
field of
location
fucks I have grown, and witness that it is barren, for I have none to give."
Oh.
Imagine missing it that much, Tom.
No, I missed it once, and then Austin shot it.
No, I shot
Austin shot it, or somebody
shot
shot
it,
it. I
bitch.
just kept.
He shot it, not me.
Why did
I
my Twitch
shot right
drone
after he got
not
it.
go through the bars?
Frag grenade.
More like bitch drone.
It went on the roof this time.
Well, you can jump
Frag
it down
grenade.
here. No, I'm not gonna waste a frag when we have the bitch.
They have a mirror. I'm gonna open it.
I like this, Lissa.
Yeah.
They have a Meister cam too.
Here, I'll give you a nice little hole here.
One's in
One's
gym.
on stairs.
Stairs, you said.
Yeah.
One's still in gym.
Swapping bags.
Ow! Oh my god.
I'm a
Vigil's
legend.
first floor.
It's in logistics.
Oh, he's just in the fucking bathroom.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Okay. Chonko's in the
Why is
bathroom.
Mira
Oh, he's
just
coming out.
She's just hiding in the corner in gym with her stupid little thing. Oh my god. To your left, Tom. She's right there.
So you got Vigil, who's probably gonna be coming up those stairs.
Meister just shot the mirror with his camera.
Probably.
She moved.
What?
One friendly
Chonka's
operator
in the
remaining.
stall. Right, hard right.
We have been
I
eliminated.
clearly shot them.
God damn it. I like how we were just talking about this today, that this works on people.
Yeah,
And-
I mean,
and
I didn't
here it
even
is.
look. I went from the camera and flicked over to the bathroom.
Oh. What? Oh my god.
bombs protected.
Unfortunately, I hit.
Reinforce the wall!
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. You must protect your bomb and be defused by
I
Op
added
4.
an O. So he said Mastior.
Nasty.
damage.
Motherfucker.
So here's this giant enemy crab.
I
I
haven't
don't
gotten
have
a
a list.
single
I don't have a
invite.
list of people to invite. It says that I have no one online.
I have sent you an invite. You will accept it.
I really need someone to join my streams when they start to test audio because once again I have discovered.
I keep joining muted. That's the problem.
I didn't get an invite.
I have discovered that the entire stream so far has been mute.
Oh, I do have a pack though. Nuh-uh. Oh,
Yep.
no.
Once again. Well,
I was gonna say the YouTube one seemed.
All
like
right,
it was,
cool.
Oh.
Your
What?
game crash?
No, invite and leave squad are right next to each other, and the click boxes
Oh.
aren't very good.
Oh,
I've
I
invited
can't
you.
invite anyone.
I didn't get anything, so
Well, we're all gonna have to restart our games because invites are broken.
what a good game.
We just wanted to
We
play
just
one
wanted
more
the salty
game.
run back.
Honestly, let's just call it here. I don't
Yeah.
like launching the game. Like,
That's fair.
fuck this.
All right, now we've-
Especially now knowing that the stream has been completely aborted.
Well, the YouTube one still has audio, so.
Well, it has audio now.
No, actually, let me go confirm.
They're both
Ty-
being streamed from
Tyler.
OBS, Tyler. They're not gonna be a
OBS
difference.
was muted. Is the problem?
No, the YouTube, at least for. Let me see. Let me turn off the music. Okay. At some point during the last Clubhouse game we played, the stream was muted. So we really only lost Canal, which is unfortunate.
Well, that was like the funniest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess at least the whole stream isn't ruined, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I guess I'm gonna take the hotkey.
Do you have a
for
hotkey?
muting off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do, but it's 0 on the numpad, so I don't think I'm hitting it by accident, but
I've noticed too that because I have stuff that's hotkeyed to the numpad. I don't know if it's like a recent Windows update or if it's something that I'm doing. But there are some instances where hotkeys are just randomly getting entered on the numpad.
right. Well, I just took it off. It's not really an important hotkey anyway, because usually if I'm muting, it's because I'm walking away from the stream or whatever, and I can just deal with that.
I do remember you setting up those hotkeys though, because you were streaming Metal Gear, which would crash every time you alt tab.
Yeah, and that's, you know, hopefully I won't encounter too many more games that do that, but you never
Yeah.
know. But yeah, so are we still on for Death Marathon tomorrow?
I have to weed eat my lawn, and that's all I really have to do tomorrow.
Okay. That's Tom. What's up with the rest of y'all? I know Austin was down.
One more time? I'm sorry. I missed like the last.
Are
like,
you
couple
going to
rounds.
play a massive amount of Siege tomorrow with me to help me try and complete this challenge?
Yes, I don't work tomorrow, so yes.
tomorrow is my sister's birthday party we're going to.
So you're gonna bring a laptop and play Siege from the party.
Yeah.
One to share, of course.
A true gamer
should-
brings the whole setup.
We will be back tomorrow night. I'm not sure what time we'll be home, but it'll be relatively early because she has to drive all the way back to Houghton.
Okay. Well, just like let us know around the time when you know. But otherwise, have a good time at the party.
Thanks.
Have a good party.
I hope you guys. I hope you
Don't
two
have a good
don't stay
party.
up all night, and then like wind up too exhausted to do anything tomorrow. But
I mean,
that's a cool crab skateboarding, so I can't really
Thanks.
say much.
exactly.
He's a very cool crap.
Yeah.
He's
really-
fucking tearing it up.
You destroyed my ability to criticize you ever again.
Just like you destroyed the competition in that vert contest he's in.
Yeah, no shit. Look at him. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. Goodbye, if there's anyone there, which I can't tell still.
I'm watching YouTube.
I'm watching Twitch.
Cool. So there's no one on either. Got it.